Hey, look, that's a thing. I should probably put some pants on. I mean, it's not that I'm not wearing pants. I'm not. Shorts is the term, word, what we're looking for. And I was like, oh, god damn it, I forgot the belt, and oh god, there it is. Like, it's just a whole thing. There, eventually, god, yeah, oh, jeez. Almost caught it before it even hit a button there. Okay, what are we doing here? We don't even know. Regardless, first of all, everyone appreciate the shirt. There we go. I gotta fix this. It's all populated. What's going on? Oh my god, professional streamer, ladies and gentlemen, we are. It's been a while. Weekends are long and hard, unlike an erect. Fill in the blank there, folks. Yeah, good to be back. I think we're starting up chapter 5. I think. I don't know. Sorry, I just woke up. I wanted to wake up at like 10, but I got home way too early, but late. Then I couldn't sleep, and then so I still only had like a few hours of some sleep. Regardless, like I said, let's get on into it. We met with Prince Olivet for a midsummer's revels, something along those lines. Yeah, we're still hanging out, or at least were in Heimdall. So I don't know if everything is going to be going well or poor, but regardless, let's get into it. Let's see where this is taking us. Like I said, I think this is the beginning of a chapter, so that's where I think we are. So let's get into her, or not, just to start of something fresh. Either or, it's good. Well, thanks for seeing us out. That's right. We met up with, this is the problem. You could ask me anything about what we did in Persona 5, and I'll forget about just as quickly as I'll forget about what we've been doing in this. That is Reen's sister. We visited her at school. Things went well. I never would have guessed you were friends with Princess Alfin. Of all people. Huh. I wish I knew how much of a, what she said was genuine. Hey, Elise? Thank you for taking the time to come here today. Take care of you on your way back in the lodgings. We will. Thank you. Thanks for showing us around. Yeah. Good night. Good night, everyone. A little bit of a curtsy. Reen, wait! Don't worry. I can kind of understand where she's coming from. I doubt anyone would have guessed that Her Highness would extend such a bold invitation to you. Not sure that's my fault? Right you are, Reen. Right you are. Ah, yes! I almost forgot. The fan in the room. Can't be having it too hot or whatever in here. Fans, but we don't need a light. We don't need a light. At least not yet. Maybe eventually, but just little things at a time. Reen, I have a small favor. I was just gonna say, I don't remember her asking us anything. I remember sort of something coming up, and but it never, I was like, wait, what are they going on about? Oh, of me? Your Highness? Oh, you're going to ask him. But of course. You see, tomorrow I'll be attending a garden party sponsored by the local government for the start of the festival. Or rather, Machias's father invited me to attend. Yes, I seem to recall hearing that myself. That's the one at the Crystal Garden in Mater Park, right? Indeed. Anyways, let's not waltz around the matter. I was rather hoping that you would join me as my dance partner, Reen. Yeah, that was definitely not asked before we did the stream last time. Does that mean? Do you think Her Highness knows the old saying, a dance today, a wedding tomorrow? Is that the saying? Oh, sure, that's full in the realm of tabloid speculation. Still, there's no denying that many will interpret that way. Whoa. Hold on a minute. I don't think it would be an honor, but it's like too great of an honor for someone like me. Oh, not at all. Her father may be a baron, but the Schwarzers have long and deep ties with the Imperial family army. An Imperial army family? Imperial family army? Not, the army word isn't even there. I don't know why I'm adding it in, because we're dumbos. I apologize if this comes across as rude, but inviting you would likely create less opposition than if I were to invite Eustace. I see. Well, I can't deny that. You needn't apologize. I find your choice rather fascinating, actually. Eustace, you're not helping. Anyway, I really don't think I'm the man you want. I mean, sometimes I can barely keep from tripping over my own feet. How is that so? Elise once told me that she asked you to help her practice the finer points of ballroom dancing. In fact, she says you're an excellent dancer, that you'll step lightly and very gracefully. Is that not true, Reed? I understand. It was rude of me to trouble you with a petition like this on such short notice. And besides, I don't suppose you'd have much interest in dancing with a little girl like me. No, that's not what I mean, Your Highness. It's my sister, all right. She really knows how to twist the knife. Your Highness, please, you too, Prince Oliver. Looks like they're having fun. I had no idea the Imperial family was such a lively and cheerful bunch. I get the feeling they aren't all like this. I see now. How did it not have crossed my mind? Perhaps the truth is that you already have your heart set on someone else? Or is there someone you're already courting? If there could be any amount of words without actually saying any words, Elise is saying them all. Well, do you? I'm positively dying to know which maiden has conquered the battlefield of your heart. Yikes. How am I going to get out of this one? Not sure I know how to turn her down gently. Very well. I shall relent this time. However, next year, I'll be 16, just like your sister. And that's when I'll be making my debut into high society, so I'd be very happy if you'd give my invitation some thought. So we're already bypassing this year and going right on to next year. Well, aren't you the lucky one? Her Highness really seems to have taken a liking to you. You really ought to have accepted her invitation. Might have even led to something truly unexpected in the future. Nah, I doubt it. It seemed like she just took an interest in me because I'm her friend's brother. She didn't seem all that serious about it, so I figured she was just trying to tease the two of us. Can't deny it seemed that way. But I got the impression that wasn't all that was going on here. Okay, Charlie! Ridiculous! You weren't the only one feeling nervous that whole time. Prince Oliver was an even more unusual person than I'd heard. No doubt about that. He seemed entertaining to be around. To think that he's the one who made Class 7 possible. He seemed easygoing, but hearing him talk about our class, what made what we're doing feel even more important. And besides, he gave us plenty of other useful information. Yeah, including the fact that the board of directors seems to have their own agenda for us. I have no idea what they're planning, but their motives seem incredibly suspicious. Agreed. Hearing about that instructor's background kind of threw me for a loop, too. I wouldn't have imagined she used to be a bracer, but maybe because you don't really see them around anymore to begin with. A rank is much more or less the highest you can be, too. I assume you already knew about her history fee? Yep. Guild's every Jaeger Corps main competition after all. Probably even ran into her a few times during our operations. Really? Unbelievable. I'd almost forgotten about those old days. Always popping up to say hello at the opportune times. There she is. Instructor? How long have you been there? So, looks like you finally found out about my work history, huh? Guess that kind of tarnishes my ravishing adult charm a bit then. I hate to break it to you, but you didn't name how you begin with. Shh. Did you hear an old maid sighing? What was that? They are all coming out of the woodworks. Good evening, everyone. Captain Claire? This is quite the unusual combination. Let me be the first to assure you that this wasn't my idea, but the governor's asked me to tell you what tomorrow's field study is going to be put on hold. Instead, you get the exciting opportunity to help this lady and her goons with her evil schemes. Huh? What evil schemes? Sarah, could you maybe not try to put them off entirely before I've even had a chance to explain? Actually, there's a matter I'd like all of us to help with. I've discussed this with the governor, and he decided this would be the best way to handle the issue. There's something concerning about the wheels still turning while the vehicle's been stopped. Now, if you'd be so kind to get on board, I'll explain everything to you guys at the command post in Heimdall Central Station. Works for me. It's a late night for us kids out. The same day at 9:30. The city's bustling, as it should be. Terrorists? Indeed. I'm afraid we have no choice but to define them as such. Unfortunately, we have no clue as to their aim, nor do we know their names of the group's members, its size, or its history. We know nothing. How about that? Just say that we know nothing. At present, it doesn't even seem that the terrorist group has established a name for itself. That's a lot of unknowns. Would I be correct in assuming the man we met in the Nord Highlands was trying to start a war as a member? Gideon. So he's one of them, He said his name was Gideon, or G, or something like that? So that's what the man you encountered in the Highlands was up to? He does sound like the terrorist type. And you think he and his group are going to try something tomorrow? On the first day of the summer festival? We're currently operating under that assumption, yes. The summer festival lasts 3 days, but unlike other festivals in other provinces, only the first day garners so much attention. It's been a month since the incident in Nord, and if they intend to make their move next, tomorrow is a likely time. I'd have to agree. Terrorists do love their time in the spotlight after all. And considering how easily Gideon gave his name, I'm betting we'll start to see them acting a little bit more openly soon. First you gather arms and other like-minded allies in secret, and then you reveal yourself with a bang and keep going in quick succession. It's the typical terrorist MO. I see. And you want us to assist with countermeasures against them? Right. The RMP will be joining forces with the Heimdall military police to bolster the capital's security. Unfortunately, as big as the capital is, I can't say with complete confidence that there'll be no holes in our security. That's where you come in. You'll be assisting our security measures as a reserve force. It'd sure be nice if the guild was still active here. Would have come in mighty handy right about now. Yeah, I don't disagree. Sir, do you know the RMP had no involvement in the guild's withdrawal from the capital, right? Oh, really? I mean, your boss and that brother of yours could hardly make the opposition to the guild more obvious if they tried. Well, wow. These two really even have a messy history between them. Sure seems that way, especially where the guild is concerned. And although it sounds like your brother's been keeping busy in Crossbell recently, so what's it gonna be? Whether you choose this as your field study task for tomorrow is totally up to you. If you decline, there's plenty of tasks that Governor needs taken care of, like you've been doing the last 2 days. Summer Festival's a busy time, after all. Lots of little details that need to be squared away. Well, I think we all got the nods that we needed. I think I speak for Group A when I say we'd be glad to join it with an anti-terrorist measure. And Group B feels the same. All right then. And thank you for your assistance, everyone. Now let's move right along to confirming the patrol routes you'll be following. Cats at 11 o'clock. Cats at 11 o'clock. What a late night, early morning? Sarah's gonna be so mad that no one installed a couple of kegs here or anything. Wow, this place sure brings back memories. Up until about 1.5 years, I'd swing by here at least once a week. Really? I wouldn't be surprised if I'd seen you around then before. Oh, well, I did end up getting to know your sister. Fiona, right? Works as a piano teacher? Seriously? Wait, she did say she knew someone who worked at the guild. Well, I guess she was talking about the Instructor. Still, Instructor, what is it that caused the guild to withdraw from the capital? I've been wondering that for a while myself. The guild used to be pretty active here in Bonerville, right? Well, yeah. The direct cause was guild branches all over the country being blown up, but I'm sure you already know that. The culprits were a Jaeger Corp hired by a nasty bunch the guild was at odds with at the time. Well, still is, but anyway. Stroke-induced are top notch of the stream nowadays. How are you, Chelsea? I'd say good morning, but I don't think that's applicable afternoon. So, and it's also mañana. Day off for moi. Back to work for you, I'm sure. Doing well, doing well. Thanks to a dependable ally, we were able to defeat the Jaegers. But by then, the imperial government had its eye on us. It started making life difficult for us and took away most of the guild's authority in the country, leaving our hands tied. Eventually, the branches here started closing, one by one, with no real prospect of ever reopening. So, that's how it was? Our Instructor? Don't worry, your dad might be the city's governor, but he wasn't really involved. A certain friend of his, however, was very involved. You're talking about Chancellor Gileath Osborne, representative of the Imperial government, I assume? Yep. Him and his cronies in the Imperial Intelligence Division. It's kind of like a sister organization to the RMP. Anyway, after that, I was out of a job. And that's when Principal Van Dyke came and offered me a position at the academy. I started as a combat instructor last spring, and after after that, I wound up being chosen as your class's homeroom teacher. I still help out the guild from time to time, though that's how I ended up bringing our Yager princess in here. Yager, Yarmer Yager, Pittsburgh Penguins. Remember? No. Long, beautiful mullet of a hockey hair. Knock it off. So, that's what happened? You mentioned that a Jaeger Corps was responsible for the attacks. What was its name? Oh, I'm going to assume, I was going to say maybe it was this, like, that giant, I don't know, ran into him before last game, the Red Constellation, but, it wasn't the same group Fee used to run with. They were called Jester, not a particularly high-ranking outfit. I see. Worried about me? Well, I suspected it was likely a different corps. From the sound of it, the Jaeger Corps Fee belonged to was a pretty large one, though. Oh, definitely. She was with Zephyr. Or Zephyr. Don't know. I don't say anything right around here. Their leader was just the insidious guy known as the Jaeger King. Specialty, Zephyr had it covered. They were only corps on par with the Red Constellation, which has its root in the Berserkers of the Middle Ages. They caused me plenty of trouble back when I was still a full-time bracer. Oh, look who's talking. You caused us plenty of trouble yourself. How was the weekend? You didn't work much like I did, so obviously you probably got up to some little fun, right? Maybe went off the horny pig 6, 7, 9 times, once for each meal, why not? And, maybe some video games were played, maybe some tabletop games, drinks were probably had, right? All of the above would be my guess. Yeah, sounds like more of a story out of some novel. Anyway, the terrorists you've been hearing about aren't part of any Jaeger Corps. I figured that was the case. Generally, Jaegers are interested in just 2 things: money and fighting. That Gideon guy you encountered in the Nord Highlands doesn't seem to fit that description, though. If I had to guess, I'd say he's acting on some kind of deep-seated grudge. A grudge, huh? Well, it's hard to say anything for sure. I never met him myself. From what I understand, he did some particularly tenacious. He was definitely that, which means we're really gonna have to step it on up for our patrol tomorrow. Your involvement is just a precautionary step, but if you're going to help, give it your best, I say. Seems like your teamwork is smoother than ever, too, so all the better. Anyway, it's late, so get your report written and get some sleep. I'm gonna crash in one of those empty rooms upstairs. Wink, wink. No horny pig, but decent weekend. Early Father's Day with his dad Saturday, and then spent all day yesterday driving to Ohio for the week. Oh wait, so you're in Ohio. Hello, Ohio. I heard I'm huge there, much like Japan. I'm bigger in Japan than I am in Ohio, but still. Actually, no. If we're actually speaking the truth around here, I think I'm big in Saskatchewan now. Probably second big in Ohio. Huge in Ohio. Many things. That's good. So you're off this week, or maybe I assume you're off. I don't know, you crazy kids with the working from home thing. Or maybe did you drive to Ohio and then drove back? No, you said for the week. I can read. Oh, I can read. You sure? She seemed more talkative than usual. Feels like she was pushing herself. Oh, now that you mention it, she did seem far more forthcoming with information than usual. Maybe she's feeling a bit weird being back in her old workplace? You might be right. Still, I guess we're not really in any position to be worrying about her. We'll just have to do our best to coordinate with Group B tomorrow to make sure everything goes smoothly. Agreed. All right. Sooner we get that report written, sooner we get some sleep. Oh, can't be missing this. Give me a sec. Okay, buddy. I wanted to grab a bev. Mike's Hard White Freezy. It's so weird. It's called Mike's Hard, name of the company. White Freeze. But the thing that they were advertised by said White Freezy because it's a free, like the okay, look. I'm not getting into it, people. Not. Maybe I will. Down the line, we should probably get into it. Whew. Because I have to go out later to get beer, so I don't have beer. Oh, is that cat fur on there? What is that on there? I didn't get me a glass because that looks really. I didn't clean up. God damn. Ah! Oh, there we go. Hello. The timing. Wolf Slayer. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Probably Europe. That's probably where it is. 5 o'clock. Oh my god. I apologize about the ear bleed. I don't know why I expected it to be blue in color. I guess it could have been any color. What am I drinking? Some cold jizz? Who knows? Anywho, yeah, what's happening tonight is... Oh, I thought I heard something outside. I just watched him have the most loathing look on his face I've ever seen him roll his eye. This is going... Yeah, just go back to bed. Oh, check it out. Hi, Vey. I think that's what the kids say. Did someone collapse outside like a drunk or what? It sounded like footsteps. Did someone go downstairs? Should probably check that out. Actually, oh, you want me to do it now? Jeez Louise. Yep, that's that is a white freezy if I ever tasted one. By God, they put alcohol in it. How you doing, Wolfie? I heard that. Are you also in Ohio? Mushy, hello? This is the girls' room. I probably shouldn't try going in there right now. Not if I value my life. Anyways, good call. There's a lot of crickets. I'm just going to assume I'm going to see Sarah down here drinking and getting to the bottom of a keg. Oh? Or reminiscing. Without a beer, it's hard to get, but, Instructor Sarah? Oh, did I wake you? Ha! I just thought I heard something, so I came to see what it was. Can't sleep? Just feeling a little nostalgic being back here, I guess. Years ago, someone suggested I become a bracer, and that's what I did. I spent my days working with a bunch of odd friends and companions, going through request after request. It seems weird now how busy I used to be back then. Does sound like work kept you on your toes. Still, this building must mean a lot to you, huh? Yeah, it does. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish I could go back to those days sometimes. It was definitely exhausting, but I guess I was usually having too much fun to notice. More than anything, I really felt I belonged there. Oh? You were also in Ohio. Ohio. There we go. Ever so much closer to Canada. How long is that drive? 8 hours? 6? 3? 14? I'm gonna say 8 to 9. No? 7 to 9. Also known as 8. Don't get me wrong though. I really enjoy my work too. You do? How could I not? I ended up becoming your class's instructor. As far as I'm concerned, life's just as fulfilling now as it was back then. No need for you to get all soft and start worrying about me. All right. Oh, for God's sakes. Ooh, this could be like one of those weirdo calls. Yellow. Mushy mushy. Well, that was a letdown. I was hoping for one of them scam calls. I'll keep doing whatever I can, so that you'll always feel like you belong here with Class 7. Thanks. Look at us up in the middle of the night, talking away like a couple of barflies. We had a bottle or two here. I would have loved to drink until dawn with you, but we're all out. Tragic. You know I'm too young to drink, right? Well, we should probably get back to our rooms and get some sleep. Tomorrow's going to be another action-packed day, so we're going to need all the rest we can get. Too true. I'll be counting on you again tomorrow, Instructor. Hey, you're going to need my tender mercies, too. You got some hard work coming your way, so better get a good night's sleep. Did you guys see the Persona stuff? Xbox?
Keep up the good work.
I don't know if you guys have played Persona 3 Portable. I never have. Not that that matters to me, because I have other ways of playing these Persona games, but I'm so happy to see like that they're getting put out places, more places. That really shocked me. So Persona 5 Royal, it's coming to PC and Game Pass and Xbox. Ridiculous. I mean, that's exciting on its own part. I was more excited about Persona 3. I know it's not a remaster, but again, get it. What I'm getting from that is like I like seeing it available to more people. The more people get their hands on those types of things means better things for Persona. That's my take from it. And of course, we always could use more reasons to play Persona. I mean, heck yeah, I'll play Persona 3 again. Get achievements this time. Heck, I can play Persona 4 again and get some achievements. But that means we can't do the new game plot. They're very weird now, so yeah.
At last, the hammer of judgment shall rouse this indolent capital
And
from
he's
its
saying
slumber.
he's saying some words. What are you doing at the docks? Can you imagine? Just imagine. Humor me here for a hot second, folks. He's like summoning that monster that we beat off down there, and he doesn't know it's been beat off.
Yeah!
Oh, okay. I didn't. There was people there. Jeez, a crowd of people.
Comrade G, all of the necessary preparations are complete.
But it feels like you have so few men accompanying you.
Wouldn't it be wise to call in a few others for backup?
Nope.
There's nothing to fear.
Well, gee, didn't expect to see you there, big boy.
Have this flute? Not even the railway military police
A flute.
stand a chance of stopping.
Is he like the Green Ranger? Like, that used to be the White Ranger? Or no, wait. The White Ranger was the Green Ranger, who then turned into some other weird ranger. Remember he had a flute and called some giant robot from the sea? I always wondered why it's made like trumpet sounds instead of a flute noise. And also, he wore a helmet. How on earth did he even play the damn thing? Very confused.
Tomorrow, the people of this land will at last know our name.
I got to appreciate Gideon at least trying to grow a beard, it looks like. I don't, he could be, you ever, like, you go on Reddit, he's like one of those people of like 13 going on 30. He looks like he's got a little scruff. He's tried, but isn't shaving yet because, you know, you don't want to lose that stuff.
My dear comrades, I shall be counting on you all.
Well, I mean, that's good. Yeah, count on us, please.
Yeah!
So I assume you two are off for the week in Ohio? Is there a horny pig in Ohio? Or a horny pig equivalent? Called the pig of horniness. Could be. Starting Monday, mañana, the day of the summer festival. Well, this place is gonna be bustling, booming. That woman in the pink dress is very confused, running into all sorts of walls and probably drunker than Sarah would be in a typical weekend. We're both working all week from my parents' house and no horny pig here, only in Maryland, and I think there might be one in Virginia. It's a letdown. Well, all right. I'm gonna go check on Group B before heading on over to the Railway Military Police's command post. Just give me a call in your Arcus if you find anything during your patrols. Okay. Will do, Instructor. Leave it to us. Still, I was expecting Captain Claire to be our point of contact. Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to agree to cooperate with the RMP. I'm not exactly delighted about working with them, but things are looking pretty serious. I'm helping them with this and acting as your point of contact, but I won't let them forget for a minute what they owe me. Anyways, I'll see you all later. Tell Fiona thanks for breakfast. Sure thing. I do wonder, how do you do that updo thing? Like she's got the hair, she's got like a ponytail, but then she takes it and just shoves it up, so she's got the pineapple thing coming up outside. So if you look at her straight on, she looks like she's cool. You know, got a pineapple at the back of her head, I think. All right, we should get moving too. We got our designated areas, so we'll be patrolling them one by one. Keep an eye out for anything suspicious. Instructor Sarah said she'd contact us around noon. So let's be off. Ja? I'm guessing this city's gonna be packed with people since it's the first day of the summer festival. That's all the more reason we need to stay especially vigilant. Especially with that little cutscene that played by the port about everyone being in on this, so yeah. Finally, I wonder why these are like just listed as like take a picture of something, even just, you know, a picture of the menu. Give me something. Regardless, tactics, we're looking like we've got Laura, Fee, Reen, Elliot, and Machias. Looking all pretty good. I think the I don't know who to link who with. We'll leave it to battle for that. All right, nothing going on here. See the partay and head on out. I feel like we should have some like a little bit better of some outfits. There's the button I was hoping. So we don't have any actual like quests. Just odd. I mean, I guess not really odd, but today is the first day of the summer festival, with Instructor Sarah acting as our point of contact. We began our anti-terrorist patrols. We need to keep an eye out for anything suspicious while we're walking around. Okay. What is suspicious? This guard. Hi, Mushi Mushi! Please remember that the Imperial family's parade will be taking place today. We'll be stopping and redirecting traffic in order to accommodate it. Humbly ask you for your cooperation. All right, I think I can handle that. See, this is suspicious. She is drunk out of her mind. So if you just saw someone on the random street doing this, walking back and forth, I would assume that she'd be talking to herself, mumbling, you know, singing off key, you know. It's funny. If you sat down and broke down these things, these people are weirdos. Like, look at them. That old lady, she's off her rocker. This woman, they're just stumbling around. There's no way or anything to it. Like, you sit here and watch people. You truly people watch. They're no good.
Right.
This guy just walks into me. Excuse me. Happy summer festival. I think I'm just gonna take it easy and enjoy myself. Why don't you go to the bar? Because apparently this is where everyone is coming from. Apparently they put a little too much in the drinky. to the cafe. Is there anything suspicious going on in here? I'm surprised they told me I couldn't come in here. Well, there were some people in gray uniforms over on Vancouver Street, though. Oh, wait, don't tell they're from the RMP. Two of my biggest interests, the military and the trains. I'm so excited that I almost in tears. Gotta go back there to get another look at them. Right you are. What do you have? Nothing. I was hoping to be able to buy some of those books that we weren't able to get, but we're not even back in Trista, so I can't even go anywhere. Like, where can we go? Oh. He wants me to go straight. Well, that I can handle. Get out of the way, old lady! Milton from Office Space. What's wrong, Milton? Oh, well, hi, Elliot. There's a pretty interesting rumor floating around at the moment about someone just vanishing all of a sudden. Did you say vanishing? Do you know any more details? Oh, caught your interest, I see. I don't know. This is some good stuff. It might even be too juicy to share. Speak up, or we'll force it out of you. Alright, okay, I get it. Dang, you are scary. So yeah, like I said, someone from one of the apartments around here just straight up, poof, vanished. The caretaker came by to check on them this morning and found the room as empty as if no one had ever lived there. The only thing left in there was a key to the room. That's quite a curious situation. Yeah, especially since they disappeared without even telling anyone. I've never heard of anyone leaving town during the summer festival either. Maybe they had a reason they had to move out so quickly. Do you think this might be related to the terrorists in some way? Huh, sounds like that's kind of a stretch. Oh, whoa there, you guys seem like you got some good material. What's this about tearing wrists? Come on, fill me in. Don't worry, it's nothing important. There does seem to be some substance between this rumor though. Agreed. I think we'll have to do in mind to keep this story up in our heads. And that's all there is to investigate on Alto Street. We should move on to another part of the city. Oh, I just wanted to say, you two crazy kids, I appreciate you hitting F5 1,000 times on my YouTube channel, because I have no idea where all them views are coming from. I just assume someone's super crazy and is just hitting F5 all day. Like, the last week, couldn't tell you. Not that I'm getting anything out of it, but it's a pleasure to see when you normally get 0 views, or like, 2, to like somehow 100. I assume I somehow must have hit some type of weird recommendation on the YouTube algorithm. A view's a view, right? Or it's you two. It's you crazy kids. That's what it is. It is. I mean, it's... I sit there because I obviously don't really interact with YouTube. All I do is I upload my... Like, I export my Twitch feed, right? Like, I don't do anything special. And I came across it to, like, fix the title of something, and I was like, wait, what the... And I looked at, like, so literally, like, within the last 10 days, of videos, pretty much, like I said, 50, 60, 70, some of them are over, and I'm like, what? Like, I can't even see, like, anything, like, via, like, analytics, because I'm not, I don't know what they call people who make money off, I don't know, like, I haven't reached that, like, content creator level, so I don't know if you get more analytics from that type of stuff to see where they're coming from. All I know is, like, that day hit, and I was like, oh, okay. I mean, it comes in handy if Twitch ever shits itself and we need to become YouTube streamers again, but I think we're done here, so I guess we're going this way, before people yell at me. I wanted to see where this took me, because someone mentioned Vancouver Street, although they did mention this street particularly, so I'm very confused. So, like, was that the house? No, wait. I was gonna say, did we come from here? It tells us we shouldn't be visiting Fiona. She hasn't even woken up yet from her drunken escapades last night. Try out on the town. Can't go into father's room though. That's still not allowed. All right, let's see. Where are we heading? Whoa! Almost ran into that telephone pole. All right, yeah. I'm just gonna work my way. See, they said something about Van Queer Street, and I don't want to do, but I just like working my way from top to bottom. So. Okay, I'm going to assume it's going to take me to every spot anyway, so that's just the way we can do it. So I feel like I'm going to get into a mood today with streaming. I should probably set an alarm for like 3 o'clock because I can't. I like I said, I could have woken up earlier to stream longer, but only got 2 hours and 10 minutes left, kids. Sorry about that. But tomorrow we'll be here longer and stuff, that type of thing. All right, you're weird. Just standing there, eh? Melvy is your name. I'm waiting for my boyfriend to get here. Oh, I'm so nervous. I wonder if he'll notice my new earring. No, he won't. You have to make a point of that. Can I go on the street? No, just a bunch of weirdness. I got stopped by a policeman when I tried to cross the road earlier. Feel like I've got a better view over there too. It's not fair. Oh, if I can't go over there, I can't really know how much this spot is. Oh, wait, are you selling your spots? Is that what's happening here? What is it? This is a Jehovah's Witness? Is that what they call it? Jehovah's Witness? See, that works out, right? Happy Summer Festival. Take this commemorative gift. You guys are just handing out terror bombs? Okay. Oh, hey, let's get in on this picture. See, what I would do is we'd get behind this girl, and we go, yeah. And then they're very confused. Come on, take a picture of me. I think he is. I think it's just stand there like, hey, Costanza, take a cheese. All right. Yeah, I was sort of in the middle of that. James Bond, is that him? No, it's not. I do hope he notices and comes back here. I wonder what's wrong. I don't know. He kind of stands out though in that suit. Should we ask him? Excuse me, is something the matter? Are you speaking to me? As a matter of fact, I'm trying to find the owner of this briefcase. A lost briefcase, huh? Where'd you find it? Slow down now. It's not quite accurate to say that I found it or that he lost it. I actually have this exact briefcase, you see. And as fate would have it, I bumped into the owner of this one earlier, which led to us mistakenly taking each other's. That's ridiculously unlucky. What an absurd coincidence. I could scarcely believe it myself. I came back here the moment I realized, hoping he'd do the same, but he's yet to turn up. Well, that explains things. Regardless, I plan on waiting here for a while longer. Thank you for lending me a friendly ear, though. Oh, you're welcome. We offered him an aid, Green? It's, maybe we can see the guy. Yeah, help him find his briefcase. Oh my god, that guy just like popped up out of nowhere. Maybe is that Mr. Fuji? WWE Hall of Famer, old manager, Mr. Fuji? Could be, I don't know. Would you mind if we lent you a hand? Might be able to find him if we ask around. Oh, are you sure? I feel terrible burdening you like that. But simply waiting for him to return might not be the most effective method here. Don't worry about us. You're all so kind. Are you truly sure about this? We wouldn't offer it if we weren't. Thank you so much. All right, if I'm going to be relying on you, then properly introduce myself. The name is Bond. I'm currently employed as... I thought I recognized that name. I've only come here to Heimdall a few times, so I'm not all that familiar with it. Your kindness means a lot to me. Well, I'm glad we noticed you then. Yeah, like, no one wants to be in a situation like this while they're abroad. Would you mind telling us about the owner of this briefcase? Oh, of course, he's a rather old fellow, wearing both a suit and I swear to God, could you imagine it's this guy? Huh. Oh, and There's a guidebook in this briefcase that got the details of all the summer attractions for the summer festival. Back to Old Steel. Back we are, Dark Fantasy Realms. Are you off today? Or, you know, you're in the world of the workforce. Maybe a break time, perhaps. But yeah, the summer festival begins. It mentions Princess Alphin's limousine passing through the Garnier district during this afternoon's parade. And next to that was a little note that read, "Don't miss this." That's about all I can tell you, though. Well, I think that might have been enough. Guess we could ask around in the Garnier district then. All right. Well, you might be there already. Finding them shouldn't be too difficult with the description we received, especially when we know the exact model of briefcase to look for. Speaking of which, is there anything notable in there? Like, you know, a brick or cocaine, sack of money? Huh. The bunny plush that I purchased for my daughter would stand out the most, I imagine. Understood. We'll keep that in mind. All right, thank you. Hey, we got ourselves our first, like, legitimate side quest. That's something. So, Dark Fantasy Realms, how was your weekend? Ooh, butlers. We got the Whole Foods. They're expensive. Got the bookstore. That's where we're coming for. It was great. Even better now that Forbidden Door is shaping up to be incredible. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. I love getting new books. And then we don't need those. I'm so excited. So excited. Yeah, how could you not be? It's great to see. Items, events. Oh, that's right. We got these new cards. Still missing, okay, we're getting all these. It's the Carnelia reprint, 3 and 4 we're looking. I'll be going till about 3 p.m., so 2 more hours. Have I been reading those recipe books? Yes. All the ones I've been getting. You mean like the manly munchies? Tarts, pizza, coffee? Yeah, we've been reading them. We're staying on top of them. Having a little cup of tea there, eh? So those books you're missing, you should check them. Yes, I've been going to the pawn shop and he's got the curios thing, and it's actually worked out extremely well for us of getting some ones we've missed. So yeah, they're expensive. How dare he charge like $3,000 for them? But finish your parfait already. Oh, hey, look, it's Crow.
Woohoo! I'm on a roll.
Yes, you are.
I can almost taste that grand prize.
Crow?
Ah, hey guys.
Hi.
How's that field study coming along?
Fantastic.
Oh, it's going fine. But why are you here?
Oh, you don't know? Classes don't run back at the academy during the summer festival.
Oh, well then look at that. How convenient. You get some time to have a couple of beers.
So I came here to squeeze as much fun as possible out of this fortuitous bit of free time.
Meaning?
The summer races, of course.
The gambling degenerate Crow.
Wait, you came all the way here to bet money on horse racing?
Of course, sometimes you gotta go out and about.
We're minors. We're not allowed to place bets.
Do I look like a lawbreaker to you?
Do you want me to answer that question, Crow? Because you sorta do.
There's a magazine that's running a prize contest for the summer races. You send in your predictions, and if you're spot on, you win a really fancy prize.
Ooh. Now how fancy we talking here?
So you came all the way to the capital just to check on that?
I don't see the problem, Elliot.
If only we
Everybody needs a hobby.
All right, time for some serious praying to the goddess.
If I was to, if we were to make a movie, with Hollywood, I have to say, Reen is played by Tom Cruise. I'm sorry. You know, I don't mind him, but I understand he's a little crazy in the whole Scientology thing. But when I see Crow, what spits out to me, Matthew McConaughey, at least for the voice, maybe. If they were going to go an anime route, that's where I'd go. Elliot would be played by the guy who played Ron Weasley, or whatever the hell his name was, in Harry Potter. Or maybe, no, that would not be it. That's about all I have right now for Hollywood people.
I'll leave the money here, okay?
Thank you very much. Come back anytime.
You're welcome, Greg.
Anyway, I'm heading over to the cathedral over the Song District. Peace.
I feel like when you say peace, you have to say yeah. It's all just, it's part of the whole thing, the whole spiel.
Come on, goddess, let me win that prize.
The giant headband. Ninja would be proud of that.
That seems a rather pedestrian thing to pray for.
So irresponsible.
That's Crow for you.
Indeed it is.
Looks like there's still places here we haven't explored. Let's go look somewhere else.
That is a really good drink. I would buy that with my beer purchases. General Goods at Lepanto. Oh, hey, wait. Oh, he doesn't have a briefcase, though. What do you got? Oh, you have some things. But you have some really nice things. We don't have the money. Exchange? Now we have money. Oh, pardon me, hag. Do you have any Grey Poupon? Fun to try to collect everything before it's gone, though. Yeah, you don't have anything to add, really, do you? Drugstore. I love drugs. Just like Crow does. Oh, man. Yeah, we're pretty good on everything. Tee-hee! The amount of customers really does jump up during... Well, I mean... You're a big tourist spot now. I mean, you're already the capital city. Oh, we need some flaky potatoes. The starberries taste like starberries. Sure do, kid. Ma'am? Miss? Oh, hey! Over there. Oh, no! I could have sworn I prepared everything perfectly for the festival this year, but I had to buy something for this morning's breakfast. I can never do anything right. Mr. Butler, hi. Welcome to Plaza Bifrost. We're heading out commemorative gifts today. It's our way of saying thank you for our continued patronage. Oh, where would I get said gift? Can I get one? Where do I get these gifts? Huh? Not from you, apparently. Jerks. All right. Okay, we got that from him. We're going to the Imperial Chronicle building. We don't really need to go anywhere else. I mean, I guess we could go in those stores, but why bother? Although, I don't know. Maybe I do want to go into those stores. Boy, that hag guy gets around. He was just in that crow. What's wrong? Kid's up to no good. Did you notice something? I thought I sensed someone suspicious. Do you think it was one of the terrorists? Huh, we can typically depend on Fee's instincts at times like these. This might have been my imagination. Lots of people excited for the festival here, so it could have been one of them. Either way, something we should note in our report. Like Laura said, your instincts can tend to be accurate, so yeah. Agree. That's all there is to investigate on Van Queer Street. And move on over to the other areas of the city. But I could have sworn, did we not see him like walk this way and go like that way? I don't know. I wonder if we can even like go into, okay. I'm like expecting to like miss a bunch of quests now. Special edition, eh? Did I get that special edition? There's way too much going on. First, we gotta make sure we cover the Imperial family's plans and dinner party over the palace, and then we gotta get comment from the governor, and there's all this concert in the opera house. We don't have the staff for this. You know, that sounds like if you just asked us, we could do some things for you, but you didn't, so we're gonna leave. I was gonna say, we went in there. It's just basically the Orbital factory. I feel like if I don't go to these places, I'll never know if I missed something. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna feel mad about it. Despite that there isn't a single soul in here. Oh, his outfit was gray though, so he definitely would. Okay, so you had someone come in here with a gray outfit. Didn't think anything of it though. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, I mean, outside of maybe somebody in gray coming on by. I mean, come on! What kind of man would throw away the chance to see Princess Alphine with his own two eyes? I keep wanting to say it's Alphine. Apparently it's not. I'm let down that it's not. The Boutique Le Sage. Do you have any free gifts for me today? Well, you don't think the owner can have a day off? I mean, yes, I would dress like an, oh, hi, folks. Yep. Well, I'm off to Le Mans State. Gotta have a chat with Strega's designer before we go ahead of him. We're used to making last-minute decisions like this by now. We know nothing we could possibly say would change your mind either. Well, take care of the store while you're gone. Howard's a perfectionist when it comes to fashion design, and he's stubborn too. Once he's settled on something, he won't change his mind for the world. That's just the way it is. Can I buy a dress? I don't think this game is open enough for me yet. All right, moving on. Next street. Just rolling on through. I'm in everybody's picture. I'm gonna get that, sir. Believe me, we will get that. Maybe. Why can't we cross the road? I've never seen so much popo. All right. Didn't we just come from Alto Street? I think we did. We did. To the Gagne district. Ooh, now this is a bustling little area. All right, we have another side. Oh, that might be him. We'll do our little circle, our circle jerk. Chat it up with the people. Maybe buy some tacos from Corba. My stall. What do you got, buds? You don't really have anything that... I mean, you have stuff. I'm not gonna lie, but... Didn't expect to see a lot of you here. Take it you're all here to bask in the summer festival, too? Pineville's great, isn't it? You can see all kinds of stores adapt from the summer festival. You want to see how the sausage is made? This is the time to be here. I guess it's a shame we're not here to brush up on our business skills, then. Aye, not everyone's a business geek like you are. Well, a minute. I need had to taste the experience of you. Okay. I'm trying to get, is Becky like supposed to be Canadian, Scottish? I mean, not that those exist in the world of, you know, Bonerville, but you can see through all the bickering. You can tell they're having fun. And that's the part that's really good. Just having fun. Anyone to buy tickets to hurry and find their seat. Okay. Can we go in here, actually? No. Why would we be allowed to go in here? It's unrelated to your field study. Who cares? Let us in. Have you heard, my sweetest? The parade will be making its way past here. Isn't it nice that we get to enjoy ourselves without spending any Emira? Oh God, I can just picture like, why couldn't we be in like the hotel up on top of the balcony or something? We could check it out. Like, I know, dude, I know. Boy, this is a jewelry boutique that Phantom Thief burglarized yesterday. The timing does seem a little more than suspicious. You don't think he has any ties to the terrorists, do you? can't see it personally. It didn't seem like any of the agents we met during our field study in Nord. True, they didn't seem like a terrorist. Too playful. Wait, playful? I feel the chance of Phantom Thief B having ties to this terrorist seems slim, but we should investigate somewhere else. Oh, are you kicking me? Oh, it's just like, you kicking me right out of here? Yes, thank God. That's all. I mean, yeah, we did sort of get our comeuppance for saving the crown tiara. If we hadn't recovered that tiara, dealing with them customers would have been the least of our worries. My, isn't this a fascinating coincidence? Have you noticed this jeweler's sinister aura as well? Well, no, I can't say that I have. It may look beautiful, but this gem's alluring glow has drawn countless innocent souls into its dire misfortune. Truly intriguing. I don't think she has the slightest interest in the tiara itself. Just won't cause any trouble with the staff here. They've had enough to deal with already. Oh, see, sorry. No cats here? I'm a little down by that. Oh yes, I seem to remember you telling me about that. I'm running a little short on pocket money today, so does 50,000 mirror on the premium blitz sound reasonable? Way out of my league here, people. I saw the cat come in here, now he's gone. Welcome! Are you here for some fresh juice? Unfortunately not. There's something we'd like to ask you. I want to know if you've seen that man that Bond's been talking about. Oh, huh. Yeah, I saw a guy like that not too long ago. So he was an exact match. Yeah, old man with a briefcase, suit and hat. Bingo! That must be him. We're actually trying to find him. Did he tell you anything that might have given you the idea of where he was going? Huh. He did ask me if there was a good place to sit down and relax. He also mentioned that he wanted something simple since everything around here was so expensive. So where'd you tell him to go? I recommended Alto Street, which isn't too far from here. But I should have been more specific and recommended a store. Oh, where Elliot lives. Yeah, if that's where he is, then checking at Toiles is probably our best bet. Thank you for allowing us to give some help. I have got like a sore throat coming. All right, so we can go into the hotel. Okay. I forgot we were here for like something completely different other than just, you know, a briefcase. Oh my, aren't you the military academy students from the other day? Huh? It's the opera singer again. Awooga, oh, you know. Calm down, Jordan. So, we meet again. Did you come all the way here just to see little old me? Vivi Clotilde. I didn't think we'd get another chance to meet you. Hello again. Actually, just here as part of our field study again, just doing a patrol of the city. Aw, isn't that a shame? But I'm glad to see you all working so hard. I see the two of you were able to make peace too. Oh, I'm surprised. How could you notice such a small change when only you met us 2 days ago? Oh, was I right? I just had a feeling that might be the case. Call it woman's intuition. Anyway, have you noticed any significant changes here since we last talked? Well, thanks to you taking care of that beast, I've been able to truly relax during my stay. Slept wonderfully these past couple nights. But now that you mention it, I noticed a suspicious looking group of people near the hotel last night. You did? There were 2 of them talking in the back alley near here, hats pulled tightly over their heads, and when they noticed me trying to sneak a peek, they panicked and vanished into the night. I did overhear them talking though, a plan of some kind. A plan? It does sound rather suspicious, but I can't say for certain. Yeah, it does sound like something we should keep in mind. Thanks for your help. Oh, been happy of service. Still, I'd love to stay here and talk to you for a while, but my schedule is just a little booked up at the moment. Are you busy doing something for the festival? Why, yes. I was invited by a member of the imperial family to sing at a banquet being held at the palace tonight. I was actually on my way to rehearse for it. See. I wish I could go and watch, but I doubt there's any chance of that. Obviously. Well, good luck. We wish you all the best. Same to you. Anyways, toodles. Goodbye for now. And there goes a pro. Vivi. Even when you wish your luck, you're the one who ends up feeling encouraged. Indeed, never ceases to surprise. Well, that's all there is to investigate here in the Garnier district. Time to move on. Well, I wouldn't mind going back to, I believe it was the Alto Street. If we're all done here. See if we can track down that, that might even be the next one anyways. Oh no, see, we're going up. Alright, Concert Cafe. Let's get to the bottom of this first. I think that's him. Hey, Reen, check out that briefcase. This must be the guy we're looking for. Excuse me. Why, hello there. Is there something you need from me? Funny you should ask. Really? Well, let me check. Oh no! It really isn't my case. You were right. Please take me to this Bond person right away. Say that's a job well done. We didn't even have to work on that one, folks. It just happy to make sure that these drug briefcases are getting where they need to get. No, I can't take the credit for this. It's all thanks to these students. All I did was just stand here and wait. These young men and women are so kind. Once again, allow me to express my thanks. Not everyone would take the time to search for me like you did. Well, second that. Part of me was worried that I wouldn't even be able to return to Crossbell, but now I can, all thanks to you. Hey, just a bunch of crazy kids doing the right thing. Ooh, you're getting me something from Crossbell. Maybe it's like a Mishy plushie or something. Mishy related. Running Mishy. We meet again, Mishy. Are you sure we can have this? I insist. Well, thank you. Is there anything else you need before we leave? No. Thank you, everything's gonna be alright. Mr. Bond found his briefcase. Alright. Alright, there we go. Boy, I've got, like, my ears feel like they're ready to pop. Like, oh, and I have like a sore throat. I don't know, is that COVID? Do we even check for that anymore? Regardless, who could use a Mishy plushie? He's always got the Pickard plush. What does the running Mishy do? Speed and movement. See, she seemed like she liked it. I really don't have any that would, well, oh. Speed and movement. So her speed would go up, but then she doesn't have the delay thing. I don't know, like, was delay even a problem? Didn't really seem like it, but it seems like it's a part of a set that we should probably eventually find again someday. All right, Ost District is the new cheese whiz. Where are we heading here? All right, oh, waterways, and we'll do a walk around as we do. Talk to the cats, as one does. really should be working right now, but oh well. Happy Summer Festival. What a name, Tack. Cats. You're going out with Grandpa and Nona today, and you're taking the cat with you? Hey, that's all right. I'm just barging on into these people's homes. She's been begging Keaton nonstop, so I hope they're gonna have a wonderful. I think they will. What a wonderful time. I still think you guys could extend this whole floor, you know, basically doubling your entire living space. But hey, I'm not one to yell. Ooh. Might I ask what you're doing here? How does it look like, Four Eyes? I'm running this stall. Any delinquent worth her salt knows that festivals are the best way to empty people's wallets. I'm not sure how you're going to be handing out balloons. Oh, one day she'll drop the delinquent act, hopefully. Damn, that geezer got us good. Barged on in to cause some trouble, but we ended up forcing us to work instead. Get him back. Wait, what is it you're selling? Balloons? Really? For cats? Cats to talk to? Doesn't look like it. I do love me hanging out at a good pub. Are you here for a drink too? Get on in here. We can all toast together. Here's the good second half of the year for young and old. Don't forget to order our big fry up. Okay, I will order the big fry up and hopefully I get a free drink. Hey, are you sure we can take this? Sure. You don't even have the big fry up, so I'm so confused about what you people even have. All right, so you gave in. Told everyone in the neighborhood about it, so I start showing up any minute now. It's gonna be a busy one. Meow. 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 I guess you want some then. Well, fine, just be patient. All right, yeah, at least you're, all right, taking care of the cats. I feel like that's a cat cafe. That's great, isn't it? Yeah, okay, we'll go all the way over here. More cats? Cats. Where have all the cats gone? I always feel like I'm missing something. Like, young Machias and his father along with his cousin. I'll be back, sis. Like, I feel like I should be finding books here and whatnot. We never do. Nothing. All right. Okay. Where are we heading? Down here, because we haven't been this way. Cats? Oh, I see a kitty cat. There it is. Now, I remember we led on over here before. Mr. Tittles! Oh, look, it's Mr. Tittles. Glad to hear that everything is fine and relaxed. More cats. Yeah, that doesn't lead anywhere, so I just want to go to Emerald's Used Goods. Do you think he sells, like, used dildos there or something? Probably. Cat. Cats are everywhere. He doesn't appreciate a good used good. Talk shop with Nadia. Guess I'll have to check it out. I mean, I was just there. I didn't really notice anything crazy going on, but you know, it could be. Oh! We're not quite at that point. Restores 10,000 HP, but I forgot, like, I just realized, like, oh, that's the kind of store this is. That's all right. Yeah, so we've been there, so... Okay, we're gonna head on over to that waterway now. I like this about a game, something like just allowing you to be thorough, but, like, forcing you to be thorough. I can appreciate that, and there's some nice music playing along. Get along with the cats, meows. How could you not love them? And here's the entrance to the underground waterway. What would something like this be doing in a residential area? Well, especially with all the monsters in it. That's just Heimdall. They find entrances to underground areas from time to time, but it's not much for concern. Everyone's, Morty, smart enough to know not to go near them. Well, nonetheless, everything seems to be in order here. Huh? What's wrong, Fee? Did you notice something? Nothing. Chances are nobody's in there right now. Nice to know. Problem is, the footprints we left when we came out of here yesterday are gone. And what's that mean? It's likely someone went in there yesterday after we all came out. And then they erased any evidence that would suggest that they had, erasing our footprints in the process. What? Processes? Are you certain you're not overanalyzing this? Not completely. Doesn't hurt to keep it in the back of our minds. That's all there is to investigate here in the Oast District. Let's move on to the other areas of the city. All right. So yeah, we can just basically go back where we came. Pick a new district. Just working down the list. Everything becomes that much easier. Into the Drykales Plaza. Oh, is it just not so happen that everything's gonna end in the port? What do we got here? Okay. Lots of people to talk to. Whether or not they're actually gonna be any. See, this is the one thing of like, I can't remember. Did Mr. Bond have a green exclamation point beside him or not? Or did we just stumble up to him and go, "You look suspicious," and then he said something along those lines?
Sure are more people out than there were yesterday.
They must have all come to see the Imperial family's parade.
Does look nice. And I mean, you gotta know that nothing's gonna happen from someone who doesn't even have a name. I thought I saw this kid. Tim? Tim? I thought I saw one of these kids. I thought so. Oh no, it's the boys! Tell me you're here to see the parade too. No way, only idiots like you would do that. Drag us down your level. Well, you don't have to be rude about it. Right, I love when they all just chit-chat themselves away. You ended up skipping breakfast. And you know what they say, can't fight on an empty... Wait, who are you fighting? How about a crepe? Love one. Raspberry and honey ones? Exclusive. Get them while you can. When a game mentions that you can get something specifically for an area and then proceeds to not sell it, at the choco banana, you choke on a big ass for crepe, and that's a more to say, everybody I knew at the Layton's grape style. Okay. Good talk. Still busking it on up there, eh, Andre? Were you aware that today marks the anniversary of the end of the War of the Lions? No, I wasn't. Maybe we could go break off into a little jig at the same time. Oh, wee, yo. Yo, oh, oh, wee, oh. Hey, you again. Oh, it's damn. Dams, not hag. Dams. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready as these two lovely ladies. Vanessa, the little hat. She's ready to see the Kentucky Derby or something. And Carly. I honestly can't believe my parents decided to get up so early so they could get a good spot and dragged me in here. They're a bunch of groupies. Okay, weird. Oh. One more stall to chat it up with, and then we'll head on over there and... Oh, two more stalls. Sorry, Imperial meat. Wrecker. I'm feeling hungry, buddy. Stamina steak. Just buy one of everything so that once you eat it, then you learn it. Gelato. I love some. You know what? I'm not a big gelato guy. I mean, I know it's like Italian ice cream or whatever, but it doesn't really do it for me. Just give me normal ice cream, okay? That's all I want. Ah! I think it's like the texture of some of them, and I think the weirdo flavors, I think, throw me off. Oh, it looks festive today. Imperial Family's Parade starts here, doesn't it? Pretty nuts. Yeah, they even got special security arrangements for the event. I heard that the limousines they'll be using have high quality shielding to stop bullets and explosives. Guess you can't be too careful with the members of the Imperial Family. I've heard much about the skill of these in the Imperial Guard too. So these are like the people who are in. I'd have to ask Baker. But the, what are they called? The Redcoats? You know, they have the bearskin hat and they sing the oh we go and then make way for the Queen's Guard and all that thing, and they run over children and old people. Usually Americans. I'm sure there's some other people thrown in there for Canadian views, sure. Moving on. I think this would be a nice place to live. I don't see any like actual access way, but you know, living right inside like a nice little Crown Plaza. Why not? Get me right there. I think we're heading on over to Mater Park. I think it's Mater. Could be Meter, but the E is before or after. And never mind. It's Mater Park. Don't overthink about it, Jordan. Confusing yourself. Not that that's hard. Ooh, the Crystal Garden. Not a lot of people actually here, shockingly enough. Pardon me, gentlemen. This area appears to be appropriately well guarded. Soldiers patrolling the park appear to be from the Heimdall Military Police. Oh, looks like the Imperial Guard from Valflame Palace is in charge of security in the Crystal Garden itself. I imagine security is going to be airtight, considering the garden party is going to be held there. Yeah, especially with Princess Alphen is in attendance. This level of security is probably standard when it comes to the Imperial family. Oh, I thought I smelt something familiar. Patrick, you piece of Hey, isn't that... Oh, Patrick, you're here too? Huh, but of course. I did receive a personal invitation to the garden party after all. I see you're all tied up with your field studies, or whatever you call them. And even such a fine day, you poor souls. Oh, it really does get under my skin. I've gotten used to it already. Are you alone today? I was under the impression that your butler Celestine always attends you, but I don't see him today. Oh. It's true. He's often at my side, but spend plenty of time on my own as well. Don't take me for one of those useless nobles that can hardly lace his boots without his butler's help. I always got the impression his butler was more there to keep an eye on him. Did you say something? Oh, me? Of course not. Well, wouldn't want to get in your way. I'm sure that you have me running errands all over. Meanwhile, I intend to introduce myself to Princess Alphen. Try not to be too jealous now. Now, if you'll excuse me. Oh, Toodles. Little does he know, Reen was asked out. Did you just run through that guard? I think you did. Well, I can't say that I'm all that jealous, considering all that time we spent talking with her yesterday. She even invited Reen to be your dance partner. You know, after seeing that, I can't even bring myself to be irritated by that anymore. Well, the security in this area seems perfect, so it should be relatively safe. Yeah, alright, it's time to move on to another area. Are you sure it's perfect? Huh, is something bothering you? I feel like we're forgetting something. Huh, now that you mention it, maybe it'll come back to us later. Oh, like, do they not want me to... Oh, no. They're not preventing me from going anywhere. Oh, stay away from here. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so it looks like this is just like the palace. They don't want you cutting in through there. Okay, fine enough. $80-hour mark. Not quite the tall order that it's been in Persona 5, where we're 180s. And finally, to the port. Couple areas here, and then back to that underground waterway. But we saw from that little cutscene that this is where things were sort of taking off and happening, so. And these guys were all in on it. I can't believe the nerve of those guys. Can't just quit out of nowhere without giving proper notice. Haven't they got one responsible bone in their bodies? I swear. Maybe they have bonitis. Will we fish again?
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
It does. I love fishing. In any game. There's no fish here, though. I could use a ground bait, though. Which we will do. Fishing by the Esperanza. What did we get?
Bad.
A Cassigan. Hut! A little easier. I like it.
Not bad.
One final fishy. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. We're waiting. Oh, that's a different one.
Wow, this is a big one.
That's a huge bit. All right. No, I was just gonna say I didn't want to fish, but it didn't go up and fish. So, hey, dude. Oh, he's like stressing. Oh man, how did so many crates pile up? Safety first, the rule around here. Nothing good comes from rushing. Don't really see them too high there, but there's two guys there. Bunch of bums hanging out. It's funny, like, it's one of those things of where the game shows you something, but the player characters, oh geez, you can go right in there, eh? But the player characters do not know anything. What, you want me to load all these on my own? You've got to be kidding me. Where'd those new guys go? Oh wait, maybe those are the new guys. Ended up having to give up my day off after a bunch of workers quit their jobs all of a sudden. I promised Grassy that I'd spend the day with her too. Oh, I'm so sorry. Give me a second, sorry. No. God damn it. Oh, Jesus. Wolfie? Crow? I have a... Well, a Wolfie and Crow? Sorry, Chelsea. I just referred to as Chelsea's Crow. We've got ourselves back into a tied situation. For the next game. And I do not know how to break said tie. I'm trying to think of something good because I know everyone wants to see it. We're back again in a tied situation because I finally let my vote speak for itself. And I don't know how to fix it. Like, we could always just go, hey, I'm the streamer, so maybe my vote counts as 2? That's not the fair way of doing things. What in Ideos' name are we supposed to do now? You're telling me. Young folks these days can't count on any of them. Wait, is there some kind of problem here? Oh, you're one of them students from yesterday. As a matter of fact, we do have a bit of a problem on our hands right now. What kind of problem? Well, it's nothing you need to worry about, but last night, a bunch of our younger workers up and quit, just like that. Most of them hadn't even been here more than half a year, and they just started getting really used to the work, too. Now, thanks to that, our schedule's been thrown all out of whack. This is a significant problem. Is there anything we might be able to lend a hand with? I'm just picturing us doing a Shenmue forklift driving minigame right now. Nah, this one's all on us. We should be able to fix our own problems after all. If they were gonna quit, they could have at least stuck around long enough to train their replacements. I'll bet they all got caught up in the festival hoopla and just decided to cut work altogether. Is it too much to ask for a few hands who appreciate a good day's work? Something about this sign's kind of fishy. I get that people would be all excited, but enough to quit their jobs? And the timing does seem suspicious. Well, let's keep this in the back of our minds for now. Anyways, we've patrolled each of the areas assigned to us at least once. It's almost noon now, so let's well wait for Instructor Sarah to contact us. Okay, so yeah, seems like I'm going to assume just leave the area and Sarah will probably come by and have a little chit chat with us, so let's save that game. Save 196. It blows my mind that we have saved the game that many times. It really does. The only thing I actually never noticed here that the previous games did have is they had an autosave. This one doesn't? Oh! Hey John, why don't you go on look at the top there? It's that toggle auto. Wait, so how many autosaves have there been? Oh. Wow, the autosaves do not go that far. I mean, I know I set that in the launcher when I do so. Wow. There. Where is our... I think it was on Vancouver Street, right? It's either that or Alto Street. Well, there it is. 12 o'clock. This is Class 7, Group A. Reen Schwartzer speaking. He's so professional on the phone. Hey, it's Sarah. Give me an update. Understood. She sounds more serious than usual. I see. Something sounds off, all right. Though, judging by Fee's reactions, it doesn't sound like the terrorists are wandering the streets. And we haven't seen anything that would lead us to believe so. I think there's something happening behind the scenes, though. Just can't be sure what it is. Well, keep sharpening that instinct of yours. It'll prove invaluable to you. It's almost time for the Imperial family's limousines to head out from Valflame Palace to their respective events. Crown Prince Cedric will be going to Heimdall Cathedral in the northwest. Prince Alfin is heading to Mater Park. And Prince Olivert will be going to the Heimdall Racetrack in the south. Wait, that's a new one! Prince Olivert's got an extremely capable bodyguard with him, though, so I'm not... Wait. I'm trying to think in my old... Zin! The hater of Zin. I know, but... Zin wasn't Olivert's bodyguard. No, that wouldn't make sense, because he was, like, from Zemuria or something, I think. I'm just, like, throwing out ideas here, and I know nothing makes sense. I've tasked Group B with looking after the Crown Prince, so I'd like you to keep an eye on Princess Alfin. Just make sure she gets to that garden party safely. After that, you can assume your patrol. Alright, we'll head to Mater Park at once. We were just there, but sure. Was that the instructor? New marching orders, huh? You guessed it. The limousine carrying Princess Alfin is about to leave Valflame Palace. Our mission is to make sure that she gets to the garden party safely. Right. We should get to Mater Park as soon as possible then, and follow the main street. All right, as soon as we're ready, let's head for Mater Park. After taking a tram to Mater Park, main story will advance. All right. It sounds like that's one of those opportunities to maybe look at doing some things, making sure that we are legitimately got everything we have and need. Everyone is set up. I feel like I want to go to the weapon shop, just take a peek. We do have some money. Also, maybe take a little quick peek at the ordnance. What do I got? I got an hour and 15 minutes or so of stream left, so that's good. Okay, so that everything's looking like a 40% upgrade. The agility is gonna drop. Oh, we just got a 5 upgrade. The speed's gonna drop. See, I don't know if like that's worth it. I'm always like indifferent when I see things like, I know the strength goes up, but when I see more things go down than go up, I don't know. This more so seems like a little bit better. Especially for a couple people. Laura, definitely. Maybe throwing those on Elliot? Even on myself? There we go. All right, good stuff. Yeah, like I know we got some new ordnance. Thinking out loud of like, oh, well, you know, let's go to the orbital fact. We have some money. Wait, there's someone in here? Oh, I'm an idiot. Like I scared myself because I saw this orb and I was like, wait, who the hell's in here with me? And it's like, oh, it's just the shopkeep, you idiot. Yeah, we'll go to the orbital factory and we'll probably purchase a slut or two for a few people. Oh. So maybe I want to buy that. Okay. Sasamaki Ruby Wand. Sasumaki Ruby Wand and the Gemini Star. Sasumaki Ruby Wand, Gemini Star. Sasumaki, Ruby Wand, Gemini Star. Those are all upgrades. 4... No, yeah, 4, 8. So much money. Again, they're not even worth it, but they are going to be worth it because then we can upgrade. Oh, and you know what? I don't want to be stuck in a spot. I mean, you know, like that's the thing in any RPG. I'm not going to say Japanese RPG, but you know, that's mostly what I like. What would scream out to someone like, what is a Western RPG? Like, and I don't mean like Wild Arms, like that's a Western RPG. I get that. That's a joke. But like what are Western RPGs? Like, what would be the biggest Western RPG made by the Americans or a Western studio? I can't think of one off the top of my head. No. Someone could probably throw one out in chat, but like, I can't. I can't think of a developer even that comes to mind. All right, there we go. So these aren't going to cost too much. But there, see, that's the upgrade. That's the upgrade you want to see. Greens across the board. There we go. Okay, everyone's happy. We have no money, but I am happy that we did that. So now, modifier exchange, some slots. What do we got? Reen, is this gonna be? Okay, that is dirt cheap enough. We got one more open. I can afford some of these. Is that gonna be more money? 600. Okay. All Bethesda games are. Thank you. See, you know, I didn't even think of Bethesda because I don't like. I was gonna say like I don't think of Elder Scrolls as RPG, but they're absolutely RPGs. That's so wrong. But yes, like I didn't think of them as a tradition. Like so, okay. So I'll throw it back to you now that I got you here for a quick minute. Do you know offhand a traditional West? Like, I guess, okay, maybe this is the way of thinking. Would you say like a Bethesda game as a traditional Western RPG, whereas when someone thinks of a traditional JRPG, it's this? Because I guess what I'm asking, because that could be the thing, right? Think of it this way. Is it possible for a Japanese developer to make a Western-like RPG? Of course it is, and I guess it's vice versa. If Bethesda decided to make a Elder Scrolls in the Japanese RPG sense, then it would be called a JRPG. I think I just solved my conundrum in my brain. Okay, so like I would consider like a. I don't know what you can say to make something traditional. Now, oh, I've gone and kerfunkled it. Like to me, a Japanese RPG doesn't mean it's made by a Japanese developer, but it's got it's like this. It's like Final Fantasy, like even though those are Japanese developers, but like obviously there's some type of indie studio in America that's probably doing a traditional Japanese RPG game, right? And vice versa. There's Japanese studios doing you know, their take on maybe like an action-oriented RPG or not your traditional turn-based strategy, I guess. I'm gonna end up going cross-eyed if I keep thinking of this, I swear to God. All right, yep, that's dirt cheap. I'm starting to feel like, see, that's a lot of money. That's not as much, but all right, I'll do that one. All right, everyone's got some spots. I feel like just spend the points. I hate how... I don't know why they changed this in this game. Because I know I do have some of these, but not all of them. I might need to just take a look at, see what we need. Like probably like the EP2s of the world, those are gonna be used, right? Like basically I should probably just go and buy 2s of everything. And then see where that sort of takes us. You know, I hit 2, EP cut 2, pass 2, speed 2, action 2. I think I have enough of those. Evade 2. Expensive, but not really, but still might be good to have. Attack 2s are always going to be good to have. Might even... that. Yep, cheap enough, and HP 2s are also always really good to have. That one might actually throw a couple of points at that. All right. Now, orbments. Welcome to Orbital Hour. Try not to spend forever on it. Quartz. So again, we have some open stuff. Trying to maybe take a peek at what you make. Use fire, but just something strength. That's why I think of these things too much. I'm interested to think about what exactly qualifies a game as an RPG. Technically, Devil May Cry is an RPG, but I would think of it more as a... I would, like, so I don't play Devil May Cry, much to Shalakard's demise. I guess, like, what you have to say is, like, okay, like, let's broaden it down at the very basics. Like, okay, let's throw this out there. I would say Dark Souls, Elden Ring, those are action RPGs. Like, I feel like to break it down very simple, if you're leveling up in some way, shape, or form, see, that opens up quite the quandary, because aren't you, like, leveling up in, like, you know, Call of Duty now? But, like, that doesn't make it a first-person shooter RPG. But, like, in a broad sense of, I'm thinking like that. If you're having a character that you're leveling up as they go through and get experience, in a broad sense, but I absolutely wouldn't just classify it as like a traditional Japanese RPG. I would say that's an action RPG, much along the lines of an Elden Ring or a Dark Souls. Obviously, I'll play very different, but so geez, what can we throw here? Probably, actually, when I'm looking at this, probably like an EP cut. Although that might go there. Oh, I even have a move 3. Didn't know we were in that world. Yeah, like stuff like that, like movement for people. Speed. Even like an NP2. Attacks and crafts can cancel arts. But I feel like that's more of like a throw on Reen type of thing. See, that to me is what screams. He's going to be using some stuff, so... Traditional qualifier is what makes it difficult. My personal example of traditional Western RPG would be the original. Yes, yes. Oh, now that you say that, absolutely, yes. That'd be like a traditional Western RPG. Good call, good call. But see, I would put that where like the next one would be. Guess we're gonna have to wait. So, what light doesn't he have? He doesn't have fire, or even like one of the, I would probably say a better one of these would be like luminous ray. I don't want them to run away from me. There's that weird thing. That could be good. Or the phantom phobia, maybe? Terrifies enemies with an illusion of death. It does sound terrible, but luminous ray is just like a very simple area, like an attack, right? Just a beam of light, just blah, you know, like. All right, I'm happy with that. You. Okay. So here's where we start adding in like the HP 2. Let's get you in. Let's get you up with the world of level 2 stuff. So I like the way you're built. Oh, she already... Oh! So she has an action 1 and action 2. Wait. I could put an action 3 here if I had action 3. See, I like how that works. Yeah, she's just out to murder people. So I need something that's going to be strength defense based. Hit 2. I think that's good to have. That on there for now until someone yells at me that I've done something wrong. Needle shoot and crush. Oh, see, okay. So we don't need needle shoot there. So we could open that up. God, just so many things to do. EP recovers on field. I mean, he does have a lot of it. Is that all that does? To him, like, I don't picture him needing dragon. Like, he doesn't even use EP. So Jordan, what are you doing? Yeah, just even a basic attack too would be okay. Or having something like that, you know, being able to freeze enemies, maybe. But just your basic strength. Okay. She's got some spots. All right, evade 2. Impede 2. Action 2. I just don't know what to put there. Like I Noodle Scratcher really is. Like even he hits like a brick shithouse. Like a couple things here I don't mind, obviously. Like, you know, like I like getting the more CP by attacking enemies on the field. That's great to get that back. Seeing the treasure chests are good. Yep, speed breaker. I guess. Is there another breaker that I would like to put on him? So like, put Dragon Vision here. I still like that one. And then we can have a breaker here. I just don't know which breaker we got left, if any. Yeah, the traditional qualifier is what makes it difficult. My personal example of traditional would be the Fable game. It makes me... Why did I... Again, my chat is weird sometimes. It makes me think of, like, so many traditional in a sense of, like, what makes a traditional Japanese RPG? Is it the turn-based combat system? Not that it has to be turn-based, but, like, you know, a particular look. Oh, there's just so many things, right? Spirit Breaker. Okay, there's a breaker. Break 500. Could be good. I'll throw that there for now. Just seeing if there's any others. There's Chrono Break, but not Chrono Breaker. Okay. I'm happy with, so far, everything. Just have a couple on her, oddly enough. She's like just so all over the place of what she does. She, you know, she wants to act quickly. She got tons of movement, speed. You know, like I guess you'd say like, yeah, is that like our evasion tank? Do I even have like evade 3? Maybe. Like I don't feel like she needs to be moving around everywhere either. Like is a move 3 completely needed? I don't think so. She move anywhere though. That is good. Yeah, and we got seal, blind. Yeah, okay, so that one's got to be a specific one. I was just seeing if there was another one that we could throw in there. I thought she already had that. Does she have Chrono Break or Chrono Drive? It's Chrono Drive. So maybe a Chrono Break. Put that there. Action 2. And then just one more. And again, we could, you know, that's the one thing of like, okay, so we got a seal, we got a blind. Oh, well, I was thinking to myself, oh, that's what I was looking for, to see if one of these were something that was going to do something to an enemy. Already has that. Yeah, no sense in throwing that one there. What does that do? Don't really need her to be healing. Man, I wish this wasn't so difficult. I think replacing that with Suzaku is, you know, why not have two things you could do? Okay. I wrote this down too, and I'm an idiot for not even reading it. Fee is evasion tank in range. So I guess I could put that movement on so she could just run around everywhere. That would be something. She's not a magic user, right? Like that's like, let's try to stay away from anything that's going to be usable magic-wise. And her evasion's at 50%, her accuracy's at 100%. So maybe having her, you know, HP is always a good one. That could be it. We got some of these. I don't even know what they do. I don't need that. Yeah, like the only thing that just sparks out at me is just something like use a move 3. Sobler, we have that. She doesn't cast too often. We have that already as part of our thing. We have that as part of our thing. Dark Matter. That might be a good one. Maybe even Luck. Like, comes with Fortuna. Again, not that I need it, but that luck could be nice. Which one did I say I was going to go with? That one. Dark Matter. All right, I'm happy with that. Everyone's good. Everyone's got new stuff. Let's rock it. Like, what's the new game that Xbox just threw out? Is it Starfield? Is that the new Bethesda game? Their new Fallout per se? All right, so we were going to the park. This is the only part where I'm like, it gives you the option to go other places, and I get it, but I think it was just to get some stuff. We can go right to the park. We'll probably have to begin our patrol right away once we read it. It's smart to make sure we sorted out everything else before we go. Okay. think we're okay. I hate when a game asks me that because I'm like, well, like, is that what you want us to do? Like, it seems like we got everything. There's no quests, but do I do a run around and make sure everything is done the way we want it, or what? I have no idea. I'll do one lap. I'll do one lap. Oh, see, some of them have moved their spots. So the gelato chick is now here, so like, are you offering anything new? Oh, this is God, I wouldn't even have ran into her. Can I interest you in the super special gelato that me and Agnes made together? Of course you can. I think I'm in danger of just hitting you my wallet right here. Oh, wait, so can we, I was just gonna say, like, are you gonna actually let me buy it? I literally have no mirror left. I literally have nothing left. I'm happy. I went this way, though. I'm very happy. That's a really good drink. Yeah, I don't see anything standing out. These are all our normal people. God, that looked like that hurt. You know, we'll stop by the pub. What am I drinking now? The same thing. The Mike's Hard white freeze drink. I keep forgetting I have it, to be honest. Not that that's a poor thing, but I don't want to be like, I'm going swimming again, taking the little guy swimming. So, you know, if I nurse a little beverage like that. I know, right? Like, I almost feel like those used to be when I was probably your age. I wasn't always like a beer drinker. Like, I still appreciate a beer, obviously more so now. But like back then, I liked when I was younger, probably didn't acquire that beer taste. I was big on like the Smirnoff Ice. I love those. You might as well call me like a freaking like the wine chiller type of people. Like, just was like, I prefer like either like a mixed drink, like something like a little more sweet, like a whiskey sour or something like that. And then now it's, I'll still probably buy like a 6-pack of Mike's Hard Lemonade just to have in the summer, just to like usually, you know, if it's a drinking day, just to have something different than beer. But like, usually that's like what my wife will bring though half the time. So that's usually the thing. Pretty close, I would say so. Pretty close to, yeah, like it's, like, I mean, have you ever had a white freezy? Like, it tastes exactly like a white freezy. I wouldn't say, like, I don't know if like I can classify as a white freezy as a cream soda flavor. I mean, it does. It has a hint of it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, of course it does. But all right, I don't think there's anything to do here. I'm not seeing anyone pop up. We've been here. We've chatted up. These guys are running around like a bunch of crazy people. All right. Are you gonna make me actually go to the? There we go. All right, we're good. God, okay. First, I guess I should save because I hit that button by accident, so I have it. So in case I fucked up here, go back to the park. I always like bitch about things like this of where like, how come like traveling to the main area isn't like travel to Mater Park? But I can see how that could, like, if you just kept mashing A and then you went, no, I didn't want to travel to Mater Park. I could see how angry you'd be. Unless it asked for confirmation, which it didn't. Hey, Boris! The game is going extremely well. I'm having a lot of fun with it, Boris. A lot of fun. I think shit's about to go down though. All the pomp and circumstance, I feel. It's like the Macho Man Randy Savage coming on out. So is this all they do? Are they literally just like, I mean, I guess they are a royal family. Just drive around in their limousine. You can't even put out like the hand to wave like the queen. I have played through all of the games up to this point. So I have played through the Sky trilogy. I have played the Crossbell arc. And now we're in our first Cold Steel game. Those games were introduced to me, and I am so happy for being introduced to them. They're fantastic. Fantastic stuff. Oh, please tell me you're gonna pour yourself a bevy in the limousine. It's quite nice to be out and about like this once in a while. Got, that is Rain's sister, right? So it would have been even nicer if you'd gotten all dolled up. Just think we would look so adorable making our debut together at the garden party, wouldn't we? Oh, I wish you'd think a little more before you say something like that. We may be friends, but I'm still just a baron's daughter. Can't very well go around equating my appearance at the party with that of an imperial princess, debut or otherwise. Oh, so you're old-fashioned, Elise. Both the national and local governments are headed by commoners now. Times have changed. Or is that you're still annoyed that I asked your brother to the dance? Maybe I should just invite him to my dance party next year. Could be. I mean, I thought that was pretty clear that she was probably going to ask him. She did mention, you know, hey, Reen, I am turning 16 next year, so it might be a thing. Your Highness, please, that's enough. Oh, come. I'm sorry, Elise. It seems there's still a ray of hope for you. After all, it doesn't look like he has a girlfriend at the moment. With the big wink. I feel like Elise is like very protective of Reen. And Reen just doesn't see it. He's a typical man, right? Oh, right. Yeah. I think most of the time I've been like holding my glass here, but yeah, it's been a while since we've worn the Babe Magnet shirt. I'm debating of whether I'm wanting to go. Well, I mean, I have gone out in public with this. Usually I'm not thinking of it, but now that you've brought it to my attention, I think it's fitting. Oh yeah, I mean, Boris, I would not be playing a game I don't like. I don't do that. I don't. I'm not stuck in that way of like, oh, I don't know, just gonna keep troggling on through. No, I wouldn't have bothered. Life is far too short to not be doing things that you enjoy. So I'm loving it. Love it all. Well, I suppose you're right. If Reen were to find someone, perhaps that would be best for the best. Both for him and for me. Elise? Oh, I'm sorry, just thinking out loud. Don't mind me, the people are all for waiting for you to have to wave to them. Blow them kisses. I mean, much like the Persona announcement that happened yesterday for Xbox, I'm very excited that, Trails, the Cold Bell arc, is getting a proper English release. Now, I played it with the Geofront team doing the translation, and they're not the easiest games to get. So I'm happy that, Nihon Falcom are finally bringing them to Steam properly. So more people are going to play them, and, and thus that means more people are going to play the older and these games, which is good for everything, right? So that's the good part. What did you little curtsy? Little bow? It is. It's a lot of exciting stuff is happening. Stupid Patrick. Oh my god, she's been shot! Back and to the left. Back and to the left. So, Elise is here too. Looks like she came as Princess Alphin's attendant. Those two must be pretty tight. The princess really looks the part though. Indeed. The dress of Imperial crimson suits her wonderfully. Damn, starting to feel jealous of Patrick after all. Alright, looks like this area is under control. Let's go grab something for lunch and do another sweep of the city. Okay. It'd be totally okay if nothing out of the ordinary happened. No, you didn't have to say it, Elliot. Oh, you youngin'. Oh, you jinxed it. Oh, no. I hope we get on him about jinxing everything. We didn't. You jinxed it, though. We have no money. Wait, is Fee and Laura holding hands there, or is that just awkward? Not that there's anything wrong with that. Afterwards, we had a quick lunch at one of the stalls in the Garnier district. Finished up and decided to do another sweep. I was just gonna say, please don't make me do another sweep of the entire city. Like, that'd be a little much. That'd be 3 sweeps. Maybe it's gonna let me do it. It's gonna be like, you know what? We heard how you like sweeps. So here's a broom. This is a good way of doing that. Very good. Fee is yawning everywhere. Because of all of the exciting news that is happening. I'm more thinking I should have put a cube in here. Who's gonna clean up all this confetti later? Do we have like giant street sweepers that are run by orbital factories or what? No matter how hard they searched, nothing seemed to miss. Finally, Group A made their way towards Dreikel's Plaza, where traffic had previously been restricted. It's quite the amount of time that passed by. (2:40 p.m.) I imagine most of the ceremonies that are on the capital are finishing up about now. So, Princess Alphin and the others won't be coming back until later this evening, right? Yeah. The ceremony itself ends soon, and there's a social event afterwards that lasts until this evening. It seems like this is likely the time that many will begin to let their guard down. Uh-huh. Perfect time for terrorists to make their move. I really hope we're just overthinking this. So do I. But at the very least, we need to remain vigilant until the day is over. Right. All right. Traffic restrictions have been lifted now, so let's walk around the plaza. Didn't we just do this? Didn't we stumble around here before? I'll lose my mind. That's okay. Ah! Oh, something in the corner, eh? Oh God, ran into that rail. Ow, my shins. Sir, ma'am? You're too far back, eh? Sorry, should grow taller. Maybe someone new is here now. Oh, I bet there is, because, I mean, you know, that's what the map says. Bunch of crazy children. Stallman! What was his name? Andre, still being the busker man. Probably not making an honest buck still. Nothing going on here. Hello, I found a card here from Phantom Thief Blue Blanc. No longer anything at his feet, though. Children? Oh, I thought that was a cat. Did you see the lady there? She was riding a steel horse. The black jumpsuit was so cool, too. Black jumpsuit? Mechanized horse? You mean a motorcycle? Wait. Really? Toa? Really? Angelica? Really? I can never go unwatched.
Toa, Angelica.
Been a long time last I played the first part of Cold Steel. Yeah, where did you, like, I know these games are old, like, you know, there's newer stuff coming out in Japan, and, you know, there's 4 of these, and then there's, like, what is it, like, Tales of Reverie, and Kurono Kaseki, all these Japanese words, like, so, like, I know a lot of people, like, played these as their first, introduction to the series, and then, like, went back into the older ones, whereas I was told, like, you know, all the Cold Steels had already been out by the time I decided to play these, but everyone told me, no, start at the beginning, it'll make sense, and I didn't mind it, so, yeah.
Well, isn't this a coincidence?
President Herschel?
We certainly weren't expecting to encounter the two of you out here.
Huh? Looks like the goddess herself brought us together. And now that she's granted us this chance, what do you two say we...
I'm afraid we'll have to decline. We have our field study to attend to.
Oh, come on, we could have had a little fun.
What she said. Lame.
I know, I agree, Angelica.
Will she ever learn?
Looks like those rumors about her were true.
You played Cold Steel 1 and 2 first and did not know of any other games and later Sky. Yeah, like, there's a lot of people who played Cold Steel 1 and 2, and you start to learn, so, like, obviously, so have you played Trails from Zero and Trails to Azure? I assume so, right? Yeah, oh, okay, so then you play, yes, okay, so you went through the Geofront, or you speak Japanese, but yeah, like, so, that was sort of like the whole aspect of these things. Gotta head out for a meeting. May not be back till you're after gone, so if that's the case, have fun swimming. I'll see you. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for sure. Yeah, I'll probably wrap it. Thank you. Jeez, reminding me, like, half hour, I gotta wrap it up. But I'll be back tomorrow, and probably some point on the weekend somewhere, but yes. Don't work too hard there. Yeah. Take it easy on that meeting, Chelsea. Thank you. Yeah, like, a lot of people played the first and the second, and were like, oh, like, because this is happening at the same time the Crossbell games are happening, just from a different area, right? Those take place, obviously, in Crossbell. This is in Bonerville. That's my pet name for Arabonia. Chelsea Ann's the mayor of Bonerville, might I add. But yeah, just some funny things going on here.
Yeah, you can make it from Trista to here in 40 minutes on a good day.
40 minutes? How long did the train ride take us?
So I plopped Toa on the back of the seat and off we went.
It almost seems like a metallic horse.
Hence what we picked up on from that person who'd never seen one before.
It's pretty cool. Angie's not the most careful driver, so it wasn't exactly what I'd call a leisure cruise.
Well, as long as you two were wearing your helmets, full protective gear, we're all good.
I really love the festival atmosphere, though. I just wish I could enjoy it without the threat of a terrorist attack hanging over us.
Well, again, now that you and Elliot have now mentioned it, thank you. Now, of course it's going to happen. Everything's just going to be blowing up around us. Oh, train is 20 minutes.
Wait, how do you know about that?
Did Instructor Sarah tell you?
Maybe I forgot. Oh, that's right, because I came off of the super long train ride of going to the Nord Highlands. What was 8 hours. So probably Angelica would not be riding to the Nord Highlands in, 40 minutes.
Yep, I've been helping out a little with your field studies, too.
Oh, great, thank you.
Yesterday, I was the one who passed on the governor's request to Instructor Sarah, for example.
Can I just point out, this water looks better than the water of that new game, The Quarry, that just came out that I've seen every streamer playing. That water looks terrible. This water looks fantastic.
I got pretty worried when I heard about terrorists, so Angie and I decided to see what was happening.
I see.
It appears you've done much for us without us even realizing it.
Sure.
Thanks. It's nothing really. I'm not doing any of the heavy lifting.
Oh? I thought you were helping with all the paperwork and travel arrangements so everything runs smoothly. And that you're the liaison for our contacts in every region because Instructor Sarah keeps slacking off.
Hey, take it off on there, Instructor Sarah. She's had a rough week or two. Lack of beer, I'm sure.
Seriously?
Seriously.
I swear, just when I'd started thinking she was better than we were giving her credit for.
Yeah, that's a little much, even for her.
It's fine. Really. I'm sure she's got lots of stuff on her plate. Anyway, I heard you guys got to meet the princess.
We did, and actually, she asked little old me out.
I'm so jealous. I wish I could have met her too.
Well, you just might be able to.
We believe we met her ourselves.
She really does look kinda angelic.
Now, I wouldn't be doing myself some favors here as well, Boris, if I didn't ask. Are you a Persona fan as well? I say that because we're sort of working our way between the two series at the moment. Persona 5 Royal and this, and I sort of bounce back when it sort of is appropriate. Like at a time of like, like we just started, what I thought was going to be chapter 5 wasn't that, but yeah, it was, we sort of reach a stopping point, start up the other one, and then, we'll reach a stopping point, and then we'll go back to Persona, and I'm sort of almost finished both of them before we get into the world of our next few games, obviously. So, not that I'm like stopping with Cold Steel 1, but obviously Persona 5, there's just Strikers left, and stuff beyond that stuff. We've played them all up until that point. Or I shouldn't say all of them. 3, 4, and 5 we've played, so.
Princess Alphen's beauty is definitely one of our national treasures.
If you like a Japanese RPG, Boris, and it's funny, I mentioned when I first started playing this game, I do find a lot of similarities between the two. Obviously, there's a little bit more of a social aspect to Persona. That's part of its charm. But they're high school students. And you live the life there, and and they're high school students here, but there's a little bit more of like there's a dating aspect, bonding aspects, but I ran into that here as well. That's why I bring it up. Oh, so the beauty thing about Personas is that they're not all intertwined. Like they share similarities between all of them, but the stories are separated. So you could play 3, 4, or 5 out of order, it wouldn't matter. But 4 is my favorite. So I would certainly give, if you're willing, Persona 4 Golden a good old college try, as we like to say. It's well worth it, in my opinion. Or if you paid attention to the Xbox Bethesda thing that happened yesterday, if you have Game Pass, it's coming. I don't know when, they didn't drop a date, but Persona 5, Persona 4, and Persona 3 are coming to Game Pass on PC. So, yeah.
Actually, she's attending the garden party as Princess Alphen's attendant right now.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with an approach of Persona. It's much like opposite of the Cold Steel games, where yes, you could have started with Cold Steel 1 and 2, but you're going to be very confused, I would assume, going forward if you don't have the backstory of a lot of things on, because they do mention everything that's going on. Like, they've mentioned in these games, if you had never played them, they'd be like, oh, you remember the big incident that happened in Liberl, right? Yep. And as I said, this game's taking place at the same time as the Crossbell stuff, which we already know what happened there. So it's interesting to see a different point of view from somewhere different geographically.
Oh, if only I could get Princess
Need to finish Monarch first. Only got a PC, so no can do. No, wait. Are people unaware of Game Pass being on PC? Game Pass on PC. I was able to. I don't sign up too often because I don't play it too often because we're too busy doing this stuff. I just signed up for $1 for 3 months. So if you've never signed up for Game Pass and it interests you, there's a ton of games on Game Pass. And if you've never done it before, there's probably an introductory rate like $1 for 3 months to sign up for. I honestly, you couldn't do yourself no wrong by giving it a try.
We could call them the Fabulous 15.
You kind of live under a rock. Get out under that rock and try Game Pass, my friend.
Don't look now, but I think you're being co-opted into some sketchy...
Hundreds of games for very little money.
Sounds good to me.
If I'd known this was gonna happen, I would have listened to my father and attended that party after all. But no, I couldn't have. I couldn't spoil my charms by wearing a dress.
I mean, you got the body for a dress, Angelica, but I'm gonna say I think the outfit you're currently wearing is working. Never signed up before. How much do they charge? So they'll tell you. I just signed up for another promotional period, so I get like an email when a promotional thing happens, because normally it's depending on which one you sign up for. So there's Game Pass for the Xbox, which is $8, $9, $10. Then there's Game Pass PC, which I use because I don't have an Xbox, and that's $10 a month Canadian. And then there's Game Pass Ultimate, which is both of them with, I think, Xbox Live together. And I think that's $15 a month. But I have no use for the Xbox games, nor do I have a use for Xbox Live. So pick your poison. But it will tell you. So if you go like to sign up for Game Pass, it'll say like, join Game Pass, and it'll say like, here's how much it's going to cost you. And then, just like any service, they charge you that $1. But like I said, I signed up for 3 months, like $1 for 3 months, and afterwards $10 afterwards. I already canceled it. I am done with that crap. So like I signed up for the 3 months, immediately canceled it so that I'm not going to get dinged for the $10. Because I don't know, like Mighty, I signed up for it about a week and a half ago. I haven't touched it. I just signed up for it because it's dirt cheap. If I want to play something, it's there. And I can, right? So it's not a big deal, but no, it runs you either there is the Xbox Cloud thing. I think that's part of Xbox Ultimate or Game Pass Ultimate. So it just works like Steam. You go on the Xbox, it makes you download like their launching thing, the Xbox thing, and then it lists all of the games on the store and what's on Game Pass, and you just download it to your system, and then it works just like a game on Steam, except there's achievements and shit. Well, there's achievements on Steam, but I mean, there's Xbox achievements.
Oh, I could have worn a tuxedo instead. Why didn't I think of that earlier?
I don't know, Angelica.
Angie? Maybe you're putting a little too much thought into this.
Hey, the gang's all here.
Crow!
Crow?
I just said that.
I didn't know you were here either.
Fancy running into you.
Yeah.
You said you were going to the summer races, didn't you?
I know, right? We didn't even get a chance to like check out that
How'd the
area.
main race go?
Don't ask. Who could have guessed that Black Prince would come from behind in a burst of speed like that?
The Black Prince, eh?
And then Lumberblitz, barely squeezing past into second.
Did you lose some money, Crow? Is that what happened?
Oh, I guess I won with those 4 to 5 odds.
Ugh.
Glad I decided to pony up some cash for that after all.
Someone's making themselves out to be a millionaire.
Wait, you're the one who won the special prize? Oh, stop feeling up Lady Luck, would you?
Now, I will say, Wolfslayer and Boris, if this does interest you, the games that, like, they're not necessarily the same games. Some games are the exact same as Steam, but they're not Steam games, if that makes sense. There has been some, like, subtle Microsoft differences, I guess you could say, but, like, you wouldn't know off the hop type of thing.
You're just sore because I've got better karma than you.
He can't bet money. I know he's not of age, but he keeps bringing it up like he wants to, Boris. He keeps bringing it up.
Angie really does have scarily good luck with stuff like this.
Yeah, he was entered to win a prize if he won that or something, right? So
Guess that means all the ceremonies must be wrapping up.
Perhaps Perhaps we should make another round of our patrol area.
Oh my god, another round!
That seems like a sound idea.
Yeah, we should get back to our patrols. It was good to see you, everyone.
I'm surprised it honestly hasn't loosened its grip on you yet.
Okay.
But
Care out there.
to each their own with MMOs. They're all over the place. Like, it's almost weird of like, my wife had shared with me like the other day of like, you know, like sort of like once things had sort of chilled out for her with not being so busy at work or anything else, like she liked playing World of Warcraft and she, you know, threw that out to me and I was like, you know, I'll play if you want to, but I basically explained to her, I'm like, all the games I play, I stream and then usually like, let's say picture for today, I might play something for an hour later on just to give it a try or something, or maybe throw up Launchbox to play an older game. But for the most part, if I don't, if I'm not streaming, this is me playing my games. So I'm usually not too overly interested, or I'd rather do something else because I generally shoot out 3 or 4 hours playing a stream. So they had a special contest with prizes of who can get the winning horse. Right. I have a problem with MMOs. I'll stop playing them for years, and once I get into half my life, yeah. And Crow lost. Yeah, it's apparent that Crow's lost, and Angelica won.
Work already?
I've got my Arcus with me, so just give me a ring if anything happens.
Will do.
The tension of something about to happen is like killing me.
Huh? What's wrong?
All the guards are like got all excited for a second.
Feels almost as though...
Uh-oh. Did someone turn down the fountains?
My guess would be there's been an increase in the water pressure.
Yeah, this must be...
Is this...
Is it some kind of festival attraction?
I don't think so.
It looks like it's a diversion! Can you imagine wearing one of those manholes off the head? Don't those things weigh like 100 pounds? Just kaplunk. Out. Dead.
This must be the terrorists.
Now, Reen, don't be jumping to the terrorists just like that. What if it's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Just having a little fun with Shredder and Master Splinter. Maybe Pizza Hut didn't get their pizza order right.
Yeah, it seems that way.
All this shaking. How am I supposed to read that?
Angie, Crow, give me a hand. We need to evacuate everyone. The military police have their hands full. We need to handle this ourselves.
Right.
Gotcha.
I love how Crow's and Angelica's speech doesn't move, but Toa's moves with her head and everything else. Read an article that talked about a manhole getting shot into the air like that due to pressure explosion from inside a building. Jesus. I mean, I will speak from my take, not that it's a manhole, but it's the same thing of like, if I'm opening up a fire hydrant, you never like, it's hard not to do. But you don't want to like put your head over like when you're opening it, because you're essentially opening up a spring that's inside, and if the pressure is too much and jumps, it should never actually happen because those things are held down by about 10 bolts. But the head of it will come off, and I've seen some really terrible things of what's happened to people who put their head right over it, and you can probably do the math. Your general, hydrant has quite amount of pressure when you open it coming up, so you can only imagine that if that thing was not held down, and what happens to someone's head. You can do the math. Came with a video too. The manhole was only visible for 2 frames. It was never found afterwards. It's because it's going into orbit right now.
Okay, let's all...
I wonder if someone has done the math on that. Like, I'm sure it just ended up somewhere. But like, what would it take for a manhole to have a pressure explosion, to have that thing to have the velocity to make it leave our atmosphere? Like, I'm sure some guy was like was able to do the math of like, we were only seeing it for 2 frames, therefore you can, you know, give a rough estimation of how fast it was going and how fast it would have to go to have an exit velocity to leave. Could you imagine there's a manhole? Makes contact with the ISS.
You have something else you need to take care of.
What was that hit us? It was a manhole, sir.
More important than this?
What do you mean?
Motter Park.
That was actually a prevailing theory. Some people were saying that given the speed it shot up and the force required to shoot it like that, it hit the atmosphere and burned to nothing on it. Oh yeah, like it's either in space orbiting or it got up so high that by the time it then came down, it's gonna burn up.
So this is just a diversion?
Sounds like it.
I'd bet on it.
Uh-oh. Who brought out them monsters? The hell are these things? They just came out of no, they didn't just come out of nowhere. I'm sure they came out of the water or out of the manhole or something. They didn't just like poof, like Puff the Magic Dragon having a little fun there, okay? On our honors, Imperial Guardsmen, we must not allow them to get any closer to the garden party. Yes, sir. Well, start shooting them. You guys have guns and swords. Start putting some use into them. In your fancy white outfits. What should we do? They look like they need help. Well, we can't just abandon our post at a time like this. We need to contact the RMP. This is off. You must be... You're the military academy, working with the Rainbow Military Police, right? Those look like the creatures we fought in the underground passage yesterday. What are they doing roaming around on the surface? There's quite a few, but the soldiers should be able to keep them at bay. It won't be easy, though. Screams are happening. What was that? It came from within the Crystal Garden. Are those attending the garden party in danger? Oh, it wasn't an explosion. It sounded like something collapsed. Uh-oh. This isn't looking good. Green! Yeah, I know. All right, new plan. We need to get to the Crystal Garden as soon as possible and figure out what's going on there. You guys focus on securing this area and requesting reinforcements from the RMP. All right. Wait, you take orders from kids now? Fair enough, but... Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs.
What?
Oh, I was like, they're not there, but I was like, what? These are our... What's happening?
Good day, Your Excellency. I do hope you'll forgive me for showing up to this party without an invitation.
I mean, it is rather rude, but you do look like you are dressed for the occasion, so I will give you that. They had no idea what to do, so in any end, anywhere... Oh, absolutely. And I mean, again, they are from Thor's military academy. There's... Most people are going to be like, these kids probably know what the hell they're doing, so, yeah.
Truth be told, I have no real qualms with you, personally. However, you are a willing collaborator with the man we loathe, so I'm afraid that makes you guilty by association.
So wait, who's the man that they loathe?
I figured that's what you were after.
Is he referring to Prince Olivert, or...
Let those girls go. They have nothing to do with this.
Or the Chancellor?
Your Excellency!
I'm afraid we just can't do that. After all, they've yet to play their biggest part. That of your faction's most shameful failure.
Okay.
Oh, but fear not. I have no intent.
Oh, well, that's good. At least for now.
Elise!
He wants the two girls as sisters for himself. I'm envious, right? How you doing, Nate? I feel like Nate is currently our new baker. You just get in here. I gotta wrap it up soon because I gotta go off and pick up my son and wife.
What are you doing here?
I feel so bad about that. I feel bad when it happens to anybody. But see where it wraps up. How are you doing though, buddy?
Made it.
If you did try that, Reem will murder him in a... Oh yeah, I mean, I think those swords would be going up somebody's hoo-ha. Several new holes will be made.
The brats from Thor's. So you've come to...
Although we might be able to finish this off with at least fighting a couple of dinosaurs. God damn! I thought I was gonna make it the stream without having to slap myself, and well...
Not this time, I'm afraid.
Here we are.
I won't allow
You gotta pay the piper, everybody. That's what we're here for. Oh! I like to add the sound effects for myself there. It's great. What are you summoning? Oh, okay. Taming them beasts. So.
Is he controlling those beasts?
So that's how those monsters came to be running.
How you doing, penguins? Nate?
Green!
Where did he just shove that flute? I swear to God, these people have so many goddamn extra pockets in their hoopoos. It's ridiculous. It's hot as shit in the UK this week. Chilling.
Elise! Your Highness!
31 degrees Celsius and the Friday.
You!
Yeah, we haven't had it that hot. It's only 22 degrees. Thank God you and I, you know, we use the same measurements, unlike those crazy Americans and their freedom units.
My, I can certainly tell when I'm not wanted. I suppose.
Oh, I would not want it in Fahrenheit, but someone might prefer it in Fahrenheit because they have no idea what us Canadians and Brits are talking about half the time, right? But like 31, isn't that like 80 to 90 degrees in Fahrenheit?
We're not going to
And
lose.
it depends. Do you guys have like a Humidex in the UK?
2 large monsters. Combat pattern analysis complete.
Oh, Boris, 28 by you. Where are you from, Boris? I mean, you don't have to give me like your address, but are you European? Are you Canadian?
All right, let's take them down.
Where else would they use? I mean, I guess it's basically just like the United States, Zimbabwe, and like, I don't know, some other weird country that uses Fahrenheit probably.
Okay.
Croatia! I guess that was a bot, I think.
Enemies ahead. Have to fight.
In the end, everyone's a bot, right? All right. Let's get those two together. All right. Holy songs. All right, just make them go to bed. There we go. They didn't. Neither of them went to sleep or Betty buys. That's the brilliant spin. I don't know if we can. Oh, we can. Oh, we can't. Oh my God. Well.
Go.
All right, time to do my thing. Right? Yeah. Everyone's got a thing that they do. Gale. Can I get? No, can't do them. Well, maybe we can. Can we get them? Can we get them both? Come on. Oh yeah. I was just gonna say. Come on. Their tail's right there, Bob.
Leave it to me.
Thank you, penguins. Appreciate it. Small question. This is normal difficulty? This is normal difficulty, yes.
How about this?
Go! I'll take you up! My turn!
Yeah, thank God they can't move around too much. What else do we got here? They hate Earth.
Arcus activate!
Oh no, you don't!
Oh, that's a new one. Hey, nice.
Right. No escape.
Okay, streams are best done on that. The higher ones take a bit much time to do. Oh yeah, I mean, also, I'm an absolute user of dad mode, Boris. Most games I'm okay playing on normal, but I'm not afraid to throw something on dad mode or easy mode if I have to. But I'm usually pretty good with RPGs. Those are my jams, if that makes sense to you.
Back off.
Nice. All my followers there, penguins, even if they were bots, right?
It's my turn.
I am not on dad mode right now. No, I'm playing on normal mode. Oh, I was like, where is Fee right now?
Will do.
Jordan's on normal. This isn't a Jordan refund. Wait, I mean, who do I have to give to the refunds to? Can't reach them both, eh? Yeah, so my guess would be this will draw them in, maybe?
Go!
Jaja, is this the first time playing the series? Jaja, no, I've played through, I mean, Cold Steel, yes, but I've played the Sky Trilogy and the Crossspell games leading up to this. We just keep delaying these poor alligators' lives.
Now's our chance!
An opening.
Right!
Why won't they die? Don't even want to go to sleep. Could they go to sleep if I wanted? What's the sleep at? 100. Okay, so the option's there.
Good night!
We could just have it happen, or not. Okay, that was very mean. Shouldn't have done that. Didn't like that. Wish she healed herself back up. That was nice.
Second form, Gale!
I'll handle it.
All right, Fee. Let's let's maybe start getting our guys to act quickly here. We can reach every. No, that's not the one. Chrono Drive. I need everyone back in stat. Did you see when Internet Explorer's being retired? What? I mean, I didn't even know Internet Explorer was still a thing. I thought everyone moved over to Edge. I like to play my trails on Nightmare. That's me. Not trying to brag. Difficulty is there for what players do. I want to replay the series. You know, getting there. So like to me, like I'll probably will get to that point. Obviously. Just don't know when.
Here we go.
Oh, June 15th is when it's no longer supported. Interesting. Who's my, like... I mean, I know these are working, but...
Arcus activate!
Okay. Yeah, if we could just stop doing those fun things. Nice.
My turn.
I forgot he was getting that stuff back. I forgot about that. Oh, come on. Can I blind them? I thought maybe I could. I thought I could do a lot of things. Probably switching out for a friend here might be something he could do. Petrifying them, maybe. I think that's probably another thing. Get to doing this stuff. Also, I need to heal, actually. So.
Hang in there, everyone.
Thanks.
Get some people up.
I'll handle it. Got it.
Gotcha! Go! There!
Okay.
Oh, I was like, why didn't you get that person? Okay, if we could just really lay off of our friend there, it'd be really nice. These craft is nice for blinds. The one that says blind, the flash grenade, yeah, why not give it a whirl, right? What's the worst that could happen? That Laura gets punched in the head again? Maybe.
My turn.
Well, that worked somewhat. See, I never understand the two differences. Like we have Gale Slash, Arc Slash. Like I understand like Arc Slash and the Cutter. One's an impede, one is not, but they're both got delays. So like, okay, keep using that stuff. So we'll do that, but
This could be bad.
then the delays don't really work, but some of them work. Probably would be a bad time to not use an item to heal her, because we all know how that works for Jordan. I should play Witcher. There's a lot of games we all should play and enjoy. I mean, we're whittling them down. We are whittling them down. Don't get me wrong. Maybe Petrify works?
Won't get away.
Nope, that does not work. Should I just keep trying to blind them? Sounds like good. Oh, I see a critical opportunity. Those are always really nice to use.
Here we go.
I love those.
Right.
Flames, gavel on my blade.
Who doesn't love anime as well, right? You just do some really nice damage here. Or maybe we just like go banana hammocks, right? Just, you know what? Everyone's gonna get an opportunity to murder people here. How about that? Anime, this is anime. Anime's happening.
You're finished.
Now a syphilis dance from Fee, if that's something. What's that, your girlfriend? No, my girlfriend's a body pillow.
There we go.
And then finally, why not, right? Because I'm assuming nothing's gonna happen after this. That they're gonna take off into the hole, and you know we're gonna have to go chasing them, or it's the start of a new chapter.
That's that.
I really let them have it here, didn't I? 4 straight, right up the hoopers. Got a fine poison and faint from what looks like. Yeah, oh yeah. We got some really nice things happening right there. Dead. Just wrapped it up. Very nice.
I did it.
I also forgot I was poor. You just gotta find something to abuse in this kind of... Yeah, like, I mean, I thought, like, earlier on, I thought I was abusing it feels like I was delaying everyone every 5 seconds, but they'll still find a way to fuck my day up, for sure.
We must pursue them at once. There's no time to rest.
Dad, you're bleeding.
Oh, he's fine.
This little scratch.
Tis but a scratch. It's not like he took an arrow to the knee.
Remind me, Her Highness is in danger. Please, go after her.
All right.
Wait! Take me with you too.
Patrick, you're useless.
Patrick?
No. I need you to stay and protect everyone who's still here.
Yeah, Patrick, listen to us.
Monsters are still roaming around outside.
Although he probably won't listen to us, but still.
But please, if
For blind fee, you got a 30% chance to proc. If monster's at 50%, it goes down to 30 to 15 when it. Okay. See, those are the numbers like that I don't think of when I'm playing. Like, I should think of those, but they don't. The math hurts the brain up here.
That's settled then.
Let us give chase then.
Your Excellency, please let the Railway Military Police know what's happening as soon as you can.
Yes, please do so.
You can count on it.
Are we just jumping in the hole, or? I'm apologizing, ladies and gentlemen. I have to go. Like I said, I've got some things to pick up my wife and my son. Tomorrow, back with more of this. If you want to see it, hit that follow button. You know, I'll be here. I generally go pretty much through the week. Try to hit some weekends too. But yeah, we'll probably be around at 10 a.m. start tomorrow, unless I wake up super early, and then we'll go from there. But I look forward to seeing you guys again. I apologize for sort of just wrapping it up, but I came off of night shift yesterday, so I wasn't able to start as early, nor do I need to go as long today. So we'll be back, I promise you, just like the NSYNC song or whatever. But thank you for all coming on in. It was always great to see new people come on into the stream, and yeah, we'll absolutely take a lot more looks at that, Boris. Thank you for the follow. I hope to see you back in the stream again. So as always, as Kenny Omega says, ladies and gentlemen, as always, goodbye and good night. Bang. I shall see you tomorrow, guys. All the best. Get the anime out there. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.